Hello. My laptop turned off because I didn't have it plugged in. It was at 41% and it just turned off. It's like, nope, that's not enough percentage. What the fuck? Who said that? Alright, I got Bridge to open. So maybe this stream will go better than last stream. Do 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 do. Yes. Where's the filters at? What? What? I need a filter. My ass is too ugly for this. No internet. Boy, if you don't. Alright. Let's actually do the stream and not fucking frick around. I need something to listen to. I was listening to something about some guy, some fucking weird guy. Oh, I need to watch Wednesday, dude. I need to finish watching Wednesday. How do I see my history?
Learn more.
Learn more. Oh my god, there's so many ads.
To get started, you have to get it on paper. We have started to.
are actually real and which of them are actually performative. But what I do know is that we're dealing with a
Oh, Jesus
master
Christ, everything's falling
manipulator.
apart.
He's a compulsive liar and an
I guess I gotta turn
opportunist.
this
He
off.
has founded an event called The Last Supper. The idea of these events is to give an opportunity to anyone and
Hello.
everyone who wants to be a
Oh,
part
why
of
does
his
that
last
always
days
pop
leading
up?
up to his assisted self-deletion. And they can do this by not only inviting him into their homes and cooking their favorite cultural dishes for him, but they can
Alright, I took some more
go ahead and cover his
pictures.
transportation. Yes, he often makes
Is this
people
a
cover his
different? I think this is a
transportation. And
different
let me tell
memory card
you,
that I was
this
working on
man
before.
has to be the least
Yeah, this is
hungry
different.
homeless person you will ever meet. Because when I tell you, so many of his
But I do have
followers
some
have
stuff
unfortunately
here.
fallen for this
Should I edit
scam
these?
of a Last Supper. Last time I checked, I think it ranges between
I was trying to take a picture of
130
this
to
lady, but she was just
180
not
suppers that he's had with people.
giving me
Homelessness has him
the picture that I
very well
wanted.
fed. Now let's move on to the accomplice. If the Last Supper
See, I
dinners
had
weren't
these, but they're
insane
too
enough,
dark.
he decided to franchise the
But her
entire
hat
thing.
was so
He's
big, my
created a dinner
camera was like
club called
focusing on the
FUI, which is short
fucking
for effed up individuals. And
hat
it's
more than her
different
face.
from
She
the
had a
Last
great
Supper
hat. She was
because
like
in those
a
events, they're actually dinners hosted by Joseph and
balloon
co-hosted
animal
by
lady,
his accomplice, Illy.
clown
So receive up to
lady.
8
Great
guests at
hat.
a time,
I wonder if
and
she made
Illy
it
does all
herself.
of the
She had a
cooking,
skirt that
and
matched
all you
too.
have to do is pay Joseph a low cost of 130 pounds. But
Let me
don't
see.
worry, if that sounds like it's way outside of your budget, I have great news
It's
for you.
a little
You can actually opt
grainy.
for a virtual version, a virtual supper,
I
all
don't
for
know
the
if
low
I like
cost of
this pic
18
though.
pounds. He advertises this option as an intimate
Shit.
1 hour conversation. Now, there's a lot to break down here, starting with his partner in crime, Illy. So, the background story of Miss Best Friend Illy is that she took Joseph in and has been providing him with shelter.
I don't know why I
also
took a
makes
picture of this guy.
clothing, and again, is actually the chef for the FUI.
This one's not that
dinners.
bad.
The
This one
reason
she
why I
giving me the
refer to
side
her
eye, but
as
it's
his
blurry.
accomplice is simply because she is
Kept looking at me like, why you take a picture? Bitch, you can't show up in a fucking big ass hat and expect people not to like want to take pictures of you. What the hell?
Surrounding food service. It requires many permits and
You're not
licenses
getting
she
into the
did not
book.
obtain.
Sorry,
And
bitch.
because
You
of
didn't
Joseph's
pose for me.
immigration status,
These
he
are
is
like stock
unable to
photos that I
legally
took
work in the
though.
country. So she essentially helps him lie about the FUI dinners because they
Nice
claim
farmers
they don't make
market.
any profit
I
off
got
of
me
the
a. I should have
dinner
took a
and
picture of
that
my
a
pickle.
portion of the proceeds will go towards a charity called Bipolar UK. And by the way, if you haven't noticed the pattern
This is
already,
the. I took these
that's a
pictures
lie.
last night at the
Because first of
sunset. I
all,
thought it was
if
pretty
only a
cool.
portion of the proceeds is supposed to be going to this charity,
I don't know
then
if
what's
I
going
like
on
the
with the
lines
rest?
here, but
And
there's
then on
no way
top
for
of
me to
that,
get rid
the
of them.
charity itself has confirmed his fraudulent ways. In this recent article that was
Alright.
written by Clara Gaspar, it
These are
reveals how
from
Joseph
St. Patrick's
lied
Day.
to the charity, lied about the charity. The man is a liar, okay? Awa Darko insists he hasn't made a
Liar.
profit on the estimated 10,000 pounds
Let me
he's
do
earned
these
from his
Indian.
15 supper clubs. He
I need
also
to get rid of
suggested on social
these.
media that some proceeds will be donated to Bipolar UK. The charity said it contacted him to arrange a meeting following his art exhibition in Shoreditch last year, but he failed to show up and ignored follow-up
I don't need these
messages.
pictures
The charity
anymore.
then said that unfortunately the Last Supper project is no longer representative of the charity's values and has in fact been very triggering for the bipolar community. The charity disagrees with Awa Darko's suggestion that assisted self-deletion should be a solution
If I
for those
crash a
suffering
wedding
from
today,
mental
I
health
don't really have
disorders.
anything to
His beliefs
wear.
around self-deletion are not shared by Bipolar UK or are
I'm trying to
considered
crash
by
a
his
wedding today,
parents.
but I
They
don't know
also
if
then
it's
said that they wrote to him, letting him know that they're not even going to accept money from him, even if he
if I
does
should.
eventually, miraculously decide to actually donate to the charity. They don't want his funds. That's how much of a scam artist he is, and that's how dangerous he is to the world. And mind you, like, no one even truly knows how much he's raised thus
Are these
far
from 4th
for
of
the
July?
charity. The man is a fraud. And actually, while we're already reading this article, let me read another excerpt.
What do you think about
because
this
it actually
corn
reveals how
picture?
these
This is
dinners
pretty
that
good,
he
right?
fluffs up
It's
and
a little too bright. I don't know which one I like
edits on
better. That one?
Instagram actually
She's kind of
go.
looking
So
at
we
me at
spoke
this
to a
one, so
woman.
maybe this
She's
will be
going
more
by
funny to
Charlotte in the
do.
article because she doesn't want her real identity to be revealed. She actually shared her and her partner's experience hosting Joseph for one of his last suppers. And Charlotte actually suffers from mental health issues. She looked at it as an opportunity to invite him over, bond over food, and have a relatable conversation surrounding living with these illnesses. So she shared how her and her partner
It's a little
contacted him,
blurry.
and he replied quickly to arrange a date that same week. On the day, he claimed to have been injured and couldn't walk.
But it's
So
not
he
that
asked
bad. I
Charlotte
need to like
pay
get
for
over that.
taxis to
It's like,
and
if it's
from
not
her
perfectly
home,
in focus,
which
I'm like,
cost
ew, get rid of it,
$50 in
burn it,
total.
destroy
When he got
it.
there, there was no sign of injury, and Charlotte felt that was a red flag. He was at our house for 4 to 5 hours, adding that most of the time he was on the phone. We spoke for about 20 minutes. He only talked about himself and showed no interest in us, and left
Who is
much
this
of the food
man?
we had cooked for him. In an Instagram post, Awa Darko claimed they had a long and full discussion about death, whereas Charlotte said they only spent about 5 minutes on it. She then says, I do believe he was struggling with mental health problems, but I was left with the impression that things weren't as they seemed on Instagram. He can't even think to remember to walk in with a limp or something. Like, he literally can't remember that he's supposed to be pretending to be injured when he lies about these things to coerce
Pretending
people
to be
into paying for his
injured?
transportation, on top of inviting him over for a free meal. Keep in mind that we've already debunked the possibility of his assisted
Gotta get that
self-deletion even
corn
happening
nice
to
and
begin with.
bright.
But let's entertain it hypothetically for a second. A person like him who constantly seeks and enjoys attention and sympathy is not about to just throw it all away and end it all. Like, understand he has built an
I need to do
empire
that.
off of his misery. So you have to ask yourself, would
It's
he
still
really
too blurry.
leave it all behind?
It pisses me off, bruh. It really does piss me off. Shut the fuck up.
And if everything he claims to stand for on the internet is all about creating moments and memories before he leaves Earth, why is it all behind a paywall? Because not only are the dinners behind a paywall,
I don't know
he
if
also
I'm
has
gonna
a
like this
Substack where he
one.
posts
I
his
might. Let me see
writings
the
and
other one,
poems and
actually.
stuff like that. And you
I
literally
do
have
like
to
this one better than the
subscribe
other one,
to
though.
access
Because then
his
she's not
work
looking.
and read it. And he actually has people who are subscribed. And if you think I'm harsh for saying that everything that he does comes off as performative, and that I
This
still
girl
think
looked like
don't
she was
believe
gonna
that
cry the
July 30th
whole
is going to
time.
happen, let me show you this. This post right here is from February 21st of this year. And it has a caption
Why she look so
about a
sad?
friend who, spoiler alert,
Is that
we've
just her
never seen
face?
him, so we don't even know if he exists.
She just has
to
resting
begin with,
sad
okay?
face. I don't
But
know.
he talks about this
Her
friend named
eyes look kind of
Emmanuel. And he
red.
talks about how in 159 days he's going to be assisted in his self-deletion, and he's used this almost like a selling point to really entice people
Okay,
to
it's not
invite him
that
to
bad.
these
Only if you like
dinners.
zoom in a
From
lot,
what
then
I've
it's like
seen
I need to
in
stop
the Reddit
freaking out about
and
it.
other research, he's never actually appeared to any of these dinners with Emmanuel. He always shows up alone. Now, every time he would speak about Emmanuel, he would talk about how on July 30th he would be assisted in his self-deletion. So the date of
Self-deletion
July
is a
30th has
crazy
already been
saying.
planted way before he received his scheduled date, because he likes to gaslight the internet. He likes to gaslight his followers. I feel like he strategically made multiple mentions of July 30th in the past so that he can go ahead and gaslight everyone along with his edited captions to help him and say July 30th was never for me, it was for my friend Emmanuel. Another person who had the same date of July 30th is a 25-year-old Dutch tree surgeon that he says he met during a Last Supper.
Tree surgeon? Surgeon?
Self-deletion. And in the video, he literally mentions July 30th, 2025. So how is it that he knows all these people who want to be assisted in self-deleting and they all just so happen to have the exact same date for this procedure?
Damn, they're getting all the procedures done in one day. You might as well knock it all out in one day.
After 4 years, has finally been approved to legally take their own life on the 30th of
What do you mean legally take your own life? If you want to do that,
we have these
just do it.
ways of invalidating other people.
Why do you need to go to a fucking doctor?
Performing some sort of victim Olympics. And all I want to say is, everyone
This guy's
is
such a
going through
scammer.
what they deem to be insurmountable or extremely difficult. And I think I will continue to speak up for those who feel as if they will be ridiculed for coming forward with their neurological pain and suffering. This 20
I booked a virtual lunch with him on my birthday. Told him it was my birthday. He chose not to show. Without notice, told me later he was struggling mentally, but posted 2 hours before. He's on the train to dinner. Did you get your money back, bitch?
I really
Why would you do that to begin with?
Performative ass people, like, oh my gosh, like,
did you get a refund?
I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Nope.
I'm sharing all of this to get you to see.
People are so easy to scam.
I'm not buying July 30th. I'm simply just not buying it. I'm not. Scamming aside, he is just not a good person. And this is not even my opinion.
I'll
He
put
said
a
it
little louder
himself
so I can
in
hear
his own
better, because this is
Instagram
ridiculous.
bio. he's just not a good person. At least there's a drop of self-awareness, because a good person wouldn't chop and screw messages
I like the Animal Crossing
to
music.
fabricate false narratives. When I was going through the subreddit, I saw reports of screenshotted messages that he's edited to fabricate manipulative narratives, of course with the goal of collecting sympathy from his followers. Let's look at one in specific that I really want to touch on. So this is a screenshotted comment underneath a TikTok that was exposing him, and the person said, "He used my brother's sudden passing to get attention. He spread misinformation the day before his memorial about the way he passed to his 500,000 followers and insinuated he self-deleted, which he did not. This easily could have been seen by my friends and family.
That's crazy.
So distressing. He chopped up their private messages and added them to a reel he made out of context to make it seem like they knew each other, even though they only met once through work. My brother and I always talked about how creepy he was towards him. His brazen and careless approach to discussing matters relating to self-deletion is dangerous." There's no way to confirm the 100% validity of this comment, so this is alleged, but if this is true, this is insane. And like, something that's been recently troubling me about him, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, celebrities like SZA follow him.
You guys, I'm literally almost done editing this video to post it today. Like, look at the time, look at the date. It's about to go up in just a few. And tell me why I go on his Instagram and I see a post from 4 hours ago, and it's him and SZA having dinner.
What?
The dinner actually happened.
What?
This is insane.
Oh my
timing.
God.
I can't believe it.
And when I tell you SZA has given him more attention than he deserves, I don't know if she's just
kind of like
clueless, but
the lighting
she's
of
essentially
that.
rewarding this man's behavior, okay? And she might not even know. She's given him
I don't think
so
she
much
knows,
attention that she
but
invited him
that's
into
actually
her
crazy.
home for a meal
If she does
before
know,
his
that's
graduation.
actually insane.
She commented, "We all love and appreciate your vulnerability and energy. Grateful to experience you for as long as you'll stay with us. I live in LA. Dinner at my house anytime." Here's
That's
another
so
comment
weird.
on one of his posts from SZA again. This is a reel he posted with screenshots of a conversation he's had with
Should I
SZA,
fix this
where
right
once
here?
again she's
It's
just
a little too
reconfirming that he's welcome for
overexposed.
dinner, and basically that
I
they're
don't like
locked
this
in.
new pink
They're locked in
thing.
for
Like, what
dinner.
is
I need
this?
someone to go over to SZA
Where's
and
the
shake some
lines?
sense into her, because she does not need to be hosting this man for
I
dinner.
like how this
No
is
one
like
needs to be hosting
blocking my
this man
view
for dinner.
too.
He is a
Okay, now I
scam.
can see
Now,
better.
before I end this video, I want to just show you guys some of the things that I saw on his social media when I was just looking into him, and it's just things that they just bothered me. That's literally all it is. I just want to show you some things that bothered me when I was researching him that truly pushed me to making this video. The first thing that made my eye twitch was this picture here, because when I tell you he's been going on a world tour, he's been going on a world tour. Like, everybody and their mama wants to interview him.
I've
about
never
his
heard of this man
honorable
until right
The Last
now.
Supper project. Like, these bigger platforms need to do their research and realize that they're literally platforming a scam artist. Now, the post that comes after this,
I always
made
press
me
that.
so angry when I seen it, because it truly encompasses the whole point that I've been trying
It's a
to
little
make throughout this
overexposed over
video.
here
Because
too.
in this next clip, he's allegedly talking to someone from wherever they have the assisted self-deletion procedures happen, and it's the questions that he's asking the person over the phone. When you watch it, hopefully you understand what I mean, but like, it's almost like this candid conversation that he just so happens to be recording. It's like he's using it as a way to overtly encourage young people to seek this as an option. Why couldn't he be on the phone with a self-deletion helpline? Like, this is what I've been trying to say. Like, he's problematic. He's not trying to help.
He's extremely
people. He's
problematic.
trying to push people over the ledge.
Yeah. Maybe that's his kink. Maybe he wants to like.
Do you find
He wants people to kill themselves. That's like what gets him off. He's like a supervillain.
Or for assisted death?
That's insane.
Well, it differs. You know, I can't. You know, it really differs. There have been young people. There have been extreme. See, from people have applied from very young, 16 to 17, 18 years.
The only reason I would say, yeah, the assisted self-deletion is a thing. If you're like chronically ill
is taken seriously,
and there's like no hope for you, and you're just like in so much fucking pain, and there's like no cure for your like the illness that you had, then I'm like, okay,
when it comes to young cases,
that makes sense.
people sometimes react surprised, because of course it's
But anything else is just like,
Yeah, of
bro,
course.
what the fuck are you
Disgusting.
doing?
Please tell me, like, I'm being so serious. Please tell me in the comments if you can see what I'm talking about, because this clip just like, it turned my stomach. Everything from the caption to his facial expressions when the man confirms, like, yeah, like we have people, you know,
He
as young
loves
as
it.
16, 17, 18. Yes, like they do get approved. It's almost like he's trying
That's
to
so
give
fucked.
hope to people who are on their last straw of life, telling them like, hey, if you want to end it, yes, it's possible. There's people your same age. There's people the same age as you who's been able to go through with this procedure. That is so despicable. Anyways,
That's actually
this next post on
disgusting.
his Instagram highlight is him posting a screenshot of apparently an artist thanking him for
This is why I
helping them
don't
in their artist career.
edit on
And
PC.
his caption
All right.
says, from a young
I think this
Ghanaian
is,
artist today,
I mean, maybe
cried
the
for about
eyes could
2
like
hours.
do
Dear
a little
artist,
something here.
thank you. Thank you for saying thank you. For knowing I did my best with nothing but terribly good intentions. This man is gaslighting all them artists that he scammed. Because the fact that he's specifying that it's from a Ghanaian artist, the internet knows your history with Ghanaian artists. It's public information, it's public knowledge. And then it's the performativeness of I cried for just about 2 hours. Like, okay. Like, please. This is so passive. It's so gaslighty. It's the for knowing I did my best with nothing but terribly good intentions. Use those same good intentions to pay those artists their bread. This post is absolutely ridiculous to me because he says, I cry at least twice a day and don't even realize it anymore. It's no
What do you
longer
think
something I'm
about this
ashamed of.
piece?
So if you don't realize it anymore, as
This
we
is a
already
good.
know on this channel,
I don't know if it's going in my book,
it ain't adding
but
up. You don't realize it anymore, but you cry at least twice a day. Even when I carry the one over, it's still not adding up. It equals performative. Anyways, I'm really starting to get heated the more I'm talking about him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I just want you to keep in mind that for as long as I've been yapping, believe it or not, I've only scratched the surface of a Kunta Kinte. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you're interested in knowing more and you really want to get details with timestamps and receipts, you need to go to the subreddit. But that's it from me today. Thank you guys for more than 1,000 subscribers. I did not expect to get that many subscribers in such a short amount of time. I really truly appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on my videos, and I hope you just look forward to more of my videos because I really enjoy doing this, and it's just really nice to know that there are people out there who enjoy hearing me think out loud. I have over 1.4 thousand internet cousins, okay? I love it here.
I've never heard of this man. It's very interesting, actually.
About quite a bit.
Oh God, what is this?
Did you know that the most dangerous prayer you...
I thought that was gonna be a Marcus voice.
Topic I've blabbered about quite a bit, but it's something that only continues to spiral more and more out of control. Advertisements during streams. Twitch being the most egregious culprit. I think out of pretty much every service that exists, Twitch's advertisement model is the worst. Actually, you know what? Strike that from the record. I take that back. Put the poop back in my butt. I'm not giving that crown to Twitch because I think mainstream media outlets are so much worse with their advertisements.
Should I do something else with the corn here?
I don't know how many of you have gone on the internet with the condom off, no ad blocker. It is miserable when you go to any news site. Like, tabloids are the worst, like Daily Mails, obviously, The Sun, shit like that. You will not even see your article. There'll be like 4 auto-playing ads everywhere. Fucking cerebral jacking in, like, Ford advertisements. Like, the article is just encapsulated, entombed in so many ads.
Yeah.
So I actually think journalism sites are much worse, but Twitch is a close second. Anyway, the reason why I'm yapping about this again is because a report was recently published about how Twitch viewership is down significantly, the lowest level it's been in 5 years since their bot crackdown, which I've already touched on.
See, I never used them bots.
A lot of people have been speculating that it's more than just the bots contributing to the decline in viewership. XQC's take recently just kind of popped off and has reopened this discussion to a broader audience, and it's a really interesting one. He and many others believe that a lot of people are tuning out of Twitch because the ads ruin the experience. What's going on Twitch right now is often being compared to
you think
television.
about this corn?
How
does that corn look
TV
weird?
Started to decline once streaming got a foothold because most people switched from TV to streaming because they were fed up with all of the ad breaks interrupting them. It was far more convenient.
Does that look like it pops out too much?
Watch what you want to watch without any interruptions. But of course, that opened up its own can of worms with how many streaming services are popping up like fucking weeds across the globe. It is a goddamn pandemic. But the point is, ads made people want to switch from that service, television, to something that had less ads. And in the streaming space,
Why does the
right now
corn
we're
look
seeing
so
that with
weird?
Twitch mainly, but not just exclusively
What is
to
that?
Twitch.
Press auto.
YouTube.
Well, what is it?
YouTube
What are you
ads
gonna
have
do if I press
recently been
auto? Let me see what Photoshop
fucking
thinks. You think
exploding.
this?
Like there are so many more ads now that users are noticing during streams. Though it can't hold a candle to Twitch, where the standard affair on Twitch, if you don't have an ad blocker or if you're not subscribed to the stream,
it wasn't even open. I was like, why is it not working?
Category, you click on a stream, you sit through like a 2-minute pre-roll ad before you ever even see the content. You see, like in the top right, the countdown for how many more minutes of ads you have to sit through before getting to the content you wanted to watch in the first place. And you say, it's not worth it. And you exit out of that person's stream and then just go to someone that you're subscribed to, or you just go somewhere else. Like, I am at the point, and I've been at this point for a while, where if there's a pre-roll that plays, I just leave. And on my streams, there are pre-rolls. Not because I put them there, it's because Twitch has it as an automated process. If you don't run at least like 3 minutes of ad breaks, 3 minutes worth of ads for every hour that you stream, Twitch puts pre-rolls there. You earn your good boy points through ad breaks on Twitch, and if you reach a certain threshold, they get rid of the pre-rolls. What benevolent
Speaking
saints.
of the bots.
For me, though, I don't do the
Stream
3-minute
Boo
ad
is
break.
here.
I do the literal lowest level possible.
Let
I'll show
me
you
get
exactly
side
what it
by
looks like to
side.
clear up a lot of confusion I'm seeing, because now a lot of people are saying, Twitch is blameless. Actually, we need to all point our fingers at the streamers. They're the ones that are running 30 minutes of ads per every hour they stream. They're the ones that are greedy and putting the pre-roll ads there. And you're half right. There are streamers that do put the maximum amount of ads per hour possible and just force their viewers to just fucking take the punishment.
All right,
take the belt to the cheeks.
Edit the crying
That's brutal.
girl?
It does get rid of the pre-rolls, but that shit sucks. The pre-rolls are something that Twitch does, not the streamer. So as you can see here, streamers like you have to run up to 3 minutes of ads per hour. In the past month, streamers like you who are based in US, have 6K concurrent viewers, stream gaming, whatever, have to run 3 minutes of ads per hour. So they're trying to push that, and if you don't, then you get the pre-rolls. So I have it set to 30 seconds of ads.
I don't even know what my ads
stream,
are.
the actual lowest it can possibly go. And because of that, I have pre-rolls that Twitch shoehorns in there. But this can go all the way up to 22 minutes and 30 seconds worth of ads per hour that you stream. And I think there are streamers that do that. They just fucking
do the max?
style turbo mode off the charts ads.
I don't even know what my ads are on.
For it.
Like what
and that is entirely
the setting
on the
is or
streamers.
anything.
That is not Twitch's fault. Like, I do think that ruins streaming. Streamers that do that and try and like normalize that level of ads. That shit is diabolical. But as for the pre-rolls, that is on Twitch. And I think that is a terrible, terrible practice. That is the antithesis to what streaming is supposed to be. Where it is just a live flow of content and you click on things that seem interesting or streamers that you might be interested in watching. And no one wants to sit through fucking 3 minutes before they even see that stream to see if they even like that streamer. They're just going to leave.
Okay, craziest touchdown ever.
Tennessee Titans, Music City Miracle. I called it.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I told everybody he was about to score.
You didn't tell nobody nothing. That's a fib.
New customers bet $5 to get 300 instantly in bonus bets.
Like I do. It's just stupid. But it is what it is. That's what the platform
is. What it
is. It's extremely
is.
annoying. And I would actually say that the way Twitch does
wait, I forgot to do my loadout different.
By its very nature,
I'm supposed to do a different load. Can I change the loadout right now?
You are watching something
if I press,
live,
if I do a different,
and
like...
when it gets interrupted,
I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm not going to fuck with the stream.
It's not just like everything pauses while you watch those ads. You are just now missing 3 minutes of what you tuned in to see. Whereas
look at that.
even
That's
when you're
horrible.
watching like a live sporting event, when the ad break
Stop.
pops up, there is a timeout. There is a break. You don't miss anything. Or if you're watching your favorite show and it gets to the big climax and there's an ad break, well, the climax doesn't happen in the fucking background. You don't miss anything.
True.
When it comes to streaming, you do. So I think it is much worse, and it is much more intrusive, and it is far more out of control now than it ever was for TV. Because at least with TV, there was like a set amount of commercial breaks. On Twitch, Jesus, Lord knows, because streamers control it. And there are a lot of streamers that just do like maximum ad breaks. So it'll be like fucking 7 minutes worth of ads for every hour streamed, or significantly more.
Yeah.
Like, they could be doing 3-minute ad breaks every like 10 minutes. Like there is no telling.
All right, let me crop
how many
this.
ads you will be served when
I
watching
do like the
a
background,
Twitch
but this
stream.
guy in the
At least
background
with
is like
TV, you
ruining
knew
it.
there was an expectation.
And then
there
there's
was
like somebody's
plans
shoulder
around
right
it
here.
from the content itself. Again, you didn't miss anything with the ad breaks. With streaming, you do. And it's annoying. And people are really fed up. So I do agree with the take that XQC has said, as well as many others have said, about
I don't know
how
if I like
ads
the
are
crop
literally
though.
leading
Should I
to,
go
like, the
for a
death of
full?
streaming, in particular on Twitch. Because Twitch is
I like
the
their
worst
earring
offender
though.
for it. YouTube is going down that path with how many ads they're starting to shove down users' throats.
I don't know if
Twitch
this is
still
interesting
in
at
a worse
all.
state with it, and I don't see either platform improving in this department. I just think they're going to.
Is this an
make
interesting
it
crop?
even worse, especially Twitch. Twitch, I feel like, has been treading water for a while. Now they do this bot crackdown, their numbers plummet for a little bit. I think that maybe scares them a bit about like the potential advertiser hit that they might take.
What if I
where the
just
advertisers are
try
like, oh,
to make
Twitch,
like fake
there's
hair
a
all
big
around her
drought,
face?
and you won't
Oh
spend as
no,
much
that's
on
not
Twitch.
it.
Maybe it's not worth the budget that we're allocating over there.
Oh.
We're gonna cut back on this. Like, and then they're gonna go even harder.
It would
like,
be more
pushing
interesting if her
their
hair was
other
like
brand
over here.
partners
Maybe I
to
could
try and,
clone
like,
it. Oh, what
foster
the
that
fuck?
relationship and keep it tight.
Hello?
Because they're gonna
Get that
need
shit out of my
to,
face.
You know, fucking latch onto it. So I really feel like Twitch's direction with ads has only been getting worse.
Let me see if I could clone
more
this.
and
Where's the
more
clone tool? It's right
intrusive
here.
and ruining the experience further and further. YouTube is starting to follow suit because, like I mentioned, they are pumping a ton of ads on streams as well now.
Yeah, I know.
Not to Twitch's level yet, but it is there. And I just think that it is horrible for streaming, like, in general. Nobody wants to sit through streams like that where it's interrupted by minutes worth of ads for shit nobody
How do I?
wants.
Oh, it's
in the
Control
first place.
Z. Okay.
It is what caused TV to go in a bit of a rough patch there because streaming offered a better ad-free service.
I don't
and I've already seen some
know.
spitball solutions here that I think are pretty trash. One of them was, well, you should be paying all the streamers anyway. So if you want to watch content ad-free, well, fork over some clams to the streamer and subscribe to them.
No,
Fuck,
I think that's
goober?
stupid.
No, that's super stupid. Streaming
Yeah.
is free. Like, you are producing content for free. Getting any money back is just cherries on top.
The hell? How
it
come
is
my
a-
shit didn't
It is a
change?
service that is free. And if you now start requiring people to pay money to keep experiencing that service, well, you've got an issue. Because never charge for something that was once free. That is like an age-old saying that remains true.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it
Find
like that.
Countless examples of that being proven time and time again. Nobody is going to want to pay for something that they were getting for free already. And
True.
it is, by its nature, a free service you're providing to viewers. If they like you so much they want to give you some money, then all power to them. I'm not their dad. They can make their own decisions, and that's great. You know, everyone's happy, whatever. But this is not a solution to Twitch's inundation of ads to the platform. Everyone shouldn't be required to spend money on the streams they want to watch in order to watch it uninterrupted and unimpeded. It sucks. That's silly. Another solution I've seen kicked around is, well, maybe the streamers just need to do a better job of, like, planning their ad breaks, kind of like how TV used to do it. I already don't like where that's going. We're regressing now to old TV habits, but the idea is streamers, when they're about to run their ad break or when the ad break is coming up, they pause everything and, like, tell their viewers, all right, here comes ads, go stretch through that. And, take
I
some time if you wanna
guess.
watch them, and then
Depends
come
on.
right
You
back
really
after
got to
the
plan your
ads,
stream
or
out
whatever.
then.
And I think there are some streamers that have experimented with that. I don't know how well it's been received. And theoretically, it makes sense because at least then they're not missing any content. But that's not going to work for every stream. You can't do that for every stream. You can't plan around all of that because these streams aren't planned. Like,
Yeah,
I
they're
guess you
not
can
planned,
pause a
really.
game,
I mean, you're
sure,
planning what
like
you're
that
gonna. Yeah, you can pause the
kind of
game.
works
Yeah.
to pause your game that many times for like stretch breaks and whatever. But it's not
Yeah.
gonna work for every stream and every streamer. It just wouldn't. There's too many variables at play with every stream that happens. Also,
I
I think it'd
suppose.
be very unfair to the people that just don't want to run ads in the first place. You can't just pause your stream for the pre-roll ads. you'd never have a stream because everyone is going to get a pre-roll ad when they come to your stream. How the fuck are you going to ensure that they're not missing content with that pre-roll ad?
True, the pre-roll ad really fucks you.
Stopping that. And I don't think the solution is to require everyone to start running, X amount of minutes of ads per hour. People don't want to do that. Like me, I don't want to do that. It's that simple. So I don't think that's a good solution either. It is a complicated problem. I recognize on Twitch's end, they need to make money off their platform. Otherwise, how the fuck are they going to keep it going? It's very expensive, and the way to do that is through advertising.
Yes.
But their advertising methodology, I think, is just really counterintuitive to what streaming is and has been. And it's just going in a really bad direction that continues to make it worse. Yeah, obviously I don't have all the answers there, but there's got to be something because I really do think as this continues, more and more people are just not going to watch streams when an ad pops up. And I just turn them off from even clicking on streams in the first place, knowing that they're going to get ads.
Keep forgetting
going to it. So
wait, what?
There's got to be a solution. There's got to be something to change with that from YouTube and Twitch's end of this inundation of ads. And yeah, I just kind of
keep forgetting the buttons. I'm not used to editing on PC.
Go into the fold and turn website layouts into
Shut up. All right. What else should we watch? Not that. Oh. I think I have some videos in my watch later that I wanted to watch. Most disturbing movies. Yeah, these are all old videos. Was there a Rotten Mango video that I wanted to watch? Stop with these fucking ads. Like, they have ads in the homepage now. They just automatically play. Has everyone ever bought anything from an ad? I never bought anything from an ad. What the hell? This came out 5 days ago. The following content contains suicide or self-harm topics.
Bada bing, bada boo.
Nobody likes to think of it as a statistical problem.
Here we go.
But it is. I mean, statistically speaking, if you have a daughter, by the time that she reaches 19 years old, you're going to have approximately 187 phone calls that make your heart rate spike to 120 beats per minute or above. Typically, your heart should beat between 60 to 100 beats per minute. 120 to 150 is a full-blown panic attack. Chest pain, shortness of breath, that level of breathing. 187 calls statistically. And even that can be broken down.
Statistically?
First 5 years, you're going to have 23 to 28 calls. High chances of unintentional injuries, falling, eating something that they shouldn't be eating, high fevers. Now you're down to 159 calls. Ages 6 to 10, 45 to 52 calls. Playground accidents.
The fuck? What are kids doing?
Calls you, high fever, alarming. Those are common. Now you have 107 panic-inducing calls left, if you're lucky.
What the fuck is this statistic?
Major sports injuries, car accidents, mental health crises, experimentation.
I didn't do any of that.
Other drugs.
Nope, I didn't do that when I was a teenager.
You can even narrow this down to how much panic.
Yo, my parents don't even know. That's why I'm still at home, because I saved my parents so much trouble that I'm allowed to stay here still.
Or mid-panic.
I'm not a problem.
Lice, maybe pink eye.
Oh, not the pink eye.
Tell you that your kid is absolutely asinine, like that type of stuff. But if it starts, don't panic, but that's probably a white knuckle event. They broke their leg. Something bad is happening, but they're alive. Now, when a call starts with your full legal name,
what do you think about this picture?
Full legal name, surgery, police officer, those are like the existential dread category of calls.
I could do something right here.
There is one tier above it. Most parents don't even get these calls, which is when your daughter's stalker calls.
Oh, hell no.
Has been trying to get in contact with Iqbal for probably over an hour at this point, and all moms will tell you the same thing. This is unlike her. This is unlike her. But it really is unlike Iqbal. They have a very unique situation where the whole family basically keeps an eye out.
That's why I say in the motherfucking house
at all times, because she's had a stalker for the past few years, just relentlessly following her around. Iqbal's phone is ringing, and it's ringing, and it's going to ring.
Did I brush my hair today?
Voicemail. Again, that's what Iqbal's mom is thinking, because that's what's been happening for the past 30 minutes. Iqbal's mom is about to hang up when the ringing stops and there's a noise on the other line. Hello?
Who that?
Hello? Iqbal?
Hello?
Instead of her daughter, Iqbal's mom hears a man's
Iqbal.
voice.
Iqbal?
It's her daughter's stalker on the other end.
Bitch!
And he just says 15 words and then he hangs up. Don't worry. Your daughter is in good hands.
Oh, she's dead.
The girl is sleeping in peace now.
Oh,
Panic is
she's
probably
fucking
a very
dead.
calm way to describe the state of Iqbal's mother in this situation. She's frantically calling back. Finally, another response. This time it's a completely different man. And he's very polite, normal sounding even. Hi, I don't know who this is, but oh, this is your daughter's phone? I guess your daughter dropped her phone on the ground? I just found it on the ground. I was just walking by. I heard the ringing in the grass.
Oh, really?
The man on the phone gives her the address and
Do I like
offers to
this
stay with the phone
pic?
until Iqbal's mom can come and grab it. Which it's not even the phone that she's worried about. It's Iqbal.
Why do I keep
Her
doing
and her
that?
husband rushed to the address given by the man. It's a pretty well-known area. It's called the Ramparts.
It's a
We're gonna
little
call it the
blurry,
walls,
but
but we'll get more into it later. It's a historical
kind of want this to
structure.
be, like,
They're all over the city
dark.
of Istanbul in Turkey. But it looks like if you were to see 4 stories
How do I
of
replace color?
weathered, almost castle-like walls. Some of the bricks have holes in them. They're getting irregularly shaped.
I
because
never
of the
really
wind
figured
and
out how to do
earthquakes.
that.
The structures aren't necessarily ornate or traditionally beautiful, but they were built to stop armies from invading the city. So they look like fortresses, and they're stunning.
Where is this
Some of the
at?
ramparts have been restored. Some of them are tourist spots. A lot of them have just
I keep
been
fucking
kind
doing
of
it.
abandoned. So a lot of teenagers will go in there and graffiti the walls. They'll do drugs in there. They'll drink. They'll hang out in there because it's like, so you have those city parts.
Let me
where
see
the
if I
kids
could
take over.
clone.
That's where she's headed. But Iqbal is not one to be one of those teenagers. October 4th, 2024.
That
the
just looks
first
like
video
shit.
goes viral in Turkey. And when the video first starts circulating, I mean, nobody knew who this woman was or that she's Iqbal's mother or who Iqbal is either. But you see Iqbal's mother standing at the bottom of the walls, the ramparts, and she's screaming, sobbing, while there is a whole crowd around her, and it just looks like nobody
keep
knows
doing
how
that.
to react. Because as Iqbal's mom was searching for Iqbal's severed head is thrown from the top of the rampart wall.
Oh!
And the head lands near Iqbal's mom's feet. And it's Iqbal. They look up and you can kind of see the rest of Iqbal's body dismembered and stacked on top of the walls, almost like it's on display,
I'm just gonna
like
save this.
butchered meat. And initially, this video goes viral in Turkey, completely uncensored.
In Turkey.
Eventually, the censored one starts spreading and blowing up, but
Oof.
all of Turkey is watching and reacting to the video, even asking the other netizens, did you know another teenage girl in the same town was just killed a few hours earlier? What's happening? Like, what's going on? Is today, like, what's happening today? Are they connected? Are they not connected? There is a 19-year-old girl that was murdered in a bedroom. A few hours later, Iqbal is murdered.
Huh?
And then another 19-year-old.
What?
And this is within hours of each other, not even. Maybe like 30, 40
Oh, you got a
minutes of each
serial
other.
killer on your
Because
hands.
soon after that video of Iqbal's mom and Iqbal's head goes viral, at the same place, another video is taken. Except the focus is no longer on Iqbal's mom, but it's at the ramparts, the walls. And at the very top, you see a figure. He looks like a teenage boy, 18, 19, just by looking at the video. And he's standing on the ledge of the stone walls. And you can hear Iqbal's mother still screaming. So it's like you're kind of putting two and two together with these two
That don't
videos.
look
Okay, this is
right.
happening
All
at the
right,
same
I'm
place
just
at the
gonna
same time.
move on to the
What's
next
going on?
one.
We know Iqbal's mother is there because we can hear her screaming. And now
This
is a
girl.
new
Look how
video,
cute this girl
and you
is.
see this little boy standing there watching everyone before he very unceremoniously steps
She was looking right at. I don't know which one I like better though. I don't like that
And the
guy's
crowd
face
starts
though.
forming where his body lands.
Like this
This
right
is the
here.
second
But this
video
one's
that goes
pretty
viral
good.
in Turkey
It's like
from
more in
October
frame.
4th. I mean, expectedly, social media in Turkey starts freaking out. Within 4 to 5 hours in Istanbul,
Okay,
in Turkey,
it's pretty.
the same city, 3 19-year-olds end up dead.
The
Aisha
fuck?
Noor, a 19-year-old girl, had her throat
That's
slit.
so.
Iqbal, a 19-year-old girl, was murdered and had
That's
her
so
head severed.
sad.
And Semi, a 19-year-old boy,
A
has fallen
boy?
from the top of the walls.
Oh.
October 4th, 2024, 3 19-year-olds die in the same city, and they are all connected. And the
Oh.
place where people start getting answers is not the police, it's not the government, it's Discord. until
This is why I don't want no
dark.
Discord fucking community, bro. We are not doing a Discord server. Sorry. It's just not worth it.
So this is the start of
Because stupid shit happens on fucking Discord these days, and I just can't. I can't deal with it. I always think like, oh, I could do a Discord and have people come in and build a community. Oh God. I just don't. It's not safe. It's not safe. Bitches are crazy out here.
We would like to thank today's sponsors who have made it possible for Rotten Mango to support the Turkish Philanthropy Gender Equality Fund, a nonprofit with a mission to end gender-based violence and child marriage through actions like, but not limited to, closing the educational gap, increasing economic opportunities, and enhancing women's voices. This episode's partnerships have also made it possible to support Rotten Mango's growing team, and we'd also like to thank you guys for your continued support. As always, full show notes are available at rottenmangopodcast.com. Today's case involves mentions of physical and gender-based violence as well as dismemberment. It's a little more graphic in nature than some of the recent cases we've covered, so please don't hesitate to take a break if you need. Today's case also takes place in Turkey. We had amazing help from professional Turkish translators to research alongside this case. However,
like
I am personally not a native speaker
overexposed.
myself, so there is a possibility that I may mistranslate or even mispronounce. I'm horrendous at pronunciation. Mispronounce things unintentionally. Please let me know in the comments if you're from Turkey and if there's anything that has been misinterpreted or mispronounced or
I think your
miscommunicated.
pronunciation's pretty
So with
good,
that
girl.
being said, let's get started. There is a serial killer that people refer to as the ragdoll killer.
Oh,
Because
Lord.
The killer will take the bodies of their victims. They will take 6 different victims, to be exact, and pick and choose certain pieces of each body to create a whole new body.
Ew.
So together, like human centipede, like a rag doll. You can clearly tell that not all the body parts look like even
That
one
looks
gender or
better.
even one race. It's a very jolting visual. Interestingly enough, humans have actually evolved to be repulsed by things like this. Like, we've been evolving to be repulsed by body violation and contamination. That's the psychological explanation. It's body horror with the use of uncanny valley, because the ragdoll creation looks human enough. But so we recognize it, but then we realize how wrong it is, and that is the whole premise of the novel Ragdoll by Daniel Cole. Well, that, and the main lead detective is trying to catch the ragdoll killer, and there's like this whole cat and mouse thriller. It's a spectacular book, by all means, that makes you think about morality and
Too
justice.
green.
One quote from the book reads, "There are no good people. There are just those who haven't been pushed far enough yet, and those who have." But one of the most famous
Interesting.
lines from Ragdoll by Daniel Cole reads, "Tell me, if you're the devil, what am I?" It's probably not the best book for a 19-year-old that's been hospitalized 5 times in the past year for having very dark thoughts to be reading intently, to be obsessed with this novel. The hospital discharge notes for this 19-year-old read specifically, "Must be kept under surveillance by a relative at all times." So it's probably not the best, but he's obsessed. And I was on Reddit, and a lot of people, they were talking about how they have stalkers. And they're talking about the little things that you have to do to avoid being stalked. It's not even like, just go to the police station and file a police report. One netizen says, "It feels like you have to become a whole new person just to get away from someone. It's like your life
That's
is
actually
being
insane.
stolen from you." Yeah, the legal way.
I hate that.
Sometimes victims have to change their full legal name or use aliases in real life. But also, it's like the smaller things nobody really talks about. You have to change your style completely. All the clothes that you love and that you feel the most comfortable in, now you got to get new clothes. It's financially draining to purchase new clothes, new accessories, new hats. Not even because you want to, but because your stalker basically knows your entire wardrobe, and it makes it that much easier to spot you. Or you have to start wearing wigs. 19-year-old
Do you wear wigs?
just completely cuts her hair. She always had long hair. Now she has short hair because it makes her less recognizable for her stalker that she hasn't even seen in the past 1.5 years. Well, she hasn't seen him, but he's seen her. She first realized that she had a stalker issue in high school, and for the next 5 years, his obsession just keeps getting more intense. But she hasn't seen him in the past 1.5 years.
That's so
By this
scary.
point,
That's
she's already
why I
changed
always
schools,
prided
cut her
myself in
hair,
being an ugly
barely goes
bitch.
outside without someone with her. Is selective about what she
And
shares
never,
online. She's
like, doing
everything. This guy is
anything
so relentless.
extra.
He's so relentless. He reads books
I can't.
like The Law of Love and The Law of Violence, The Psychology of Persuasion, Training of the Will. The lessons he's taking from these books probably the last thing he should be doing. They're really good books.
There's something missing.
I think most people would gain a lot from reading these books. But if you're a stalker, the way he's interpreting these lessons, it's not going to be the way a normal person does. Such as there's a line from The Law of Love and The Law of Violence. All violence consists in some people forcing others under threat of suffering or death to do what they do not want to do. It's almost like it's an innate human thing to do that. The psychology of persuasion, people seem to be more motivated by the thought of losing something than by the thought of gaining something of equal value. A strong threat may motivate immediate compliance, but it is unlikely to produce long-term commitment. When our freedom to have something is limited, the item becomes less available and we experience an increased desire for it. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end, which I believe the author is quoting Da Vinci with the last one. But he takes all of this and he's like, this is good. So what I'm going to do with this information is I'm going to break into Iqbal's house. So he takes all of that into consideration and then breaks into Iqbal's room, torments her relentlessly until finally his mom, the stalker's mom, calls Iqbal, who tells Iqbal and her family, my son is in a relationship now. He has a new girlfriend and they're very happy, so he will no longer bother your daughter anymore. The stalker gets on the phone. I promise, Iqbal's mother, I will leave your daughter Iqbal alone now because I have a lover now. So does that mean after 5 years, is this the end of the stalking? That's what Iqbal is thinking until she gets sent a video and it's of her stalker. He's wearing a black semi-turtleneck under another long black shirt.
Isn't that the guy who jumped? I guess he jumped.
And he's almost sitting in a chair with his hands clasped like he's praying. It just looks, based off of his energy, his posture, it looks more like a video application for a job. He's in his room. The walls are yellow. There's pictures taped up against the walls. And he seems calm. And he's just staring into the camera. Iqbal, I wanted to say goodbye to you in private. I'm finally dying. I apologize for what you have experienced because of me. You will not have to be afraid or worried. I hope you live a normal life and die beautifully. But there is something I have to tell you. That day that you saw me, I was waiting for you. I came there because I was going to kill you. I wanted to take a life when I leave this life. And it was more valuable for me if that person would have been you.
What?
You know, cutting your heart out, gouging out your eyes. You already know the things that I wanted to do. But I gave up. If I kill you, I will have created my own hell. But you will not leave me alone on the other side, so I will go alone without killing you or killing anyone.
The delusion.
It's likely that she also reported this to the police. As he's talking, he's putting his palms together like a prayer, but oddly like a businessman. Sometimes he'll intertwine his fingers. Other times he'll put both of them just on his lap. Then he starts using his right hand to talk. It's weird because normal people don't really talk like this unless you're in a board setting. Unless
Did you see the actual video?
Yeah. Unless you're naturally
I kind of want to go back to the camera raw filter right here.
Or you're giving some sort of speech. These are not
I need a little something. There has to be a little something.
Let alone sending a video to someone that you're stalking.
No, not that.
It feels unnatural. It's the way politicians give speeches. Imagine FaceTiming someone and they have the mannerisms of a politician at a campaign rally. It's weird. It's naturally going to feel weird. The only time you see him look even a little nervous, at one point his right leg is shaking, but he stops himself. Even though he's saying,
is that too orange? Is that too yellow?
I changed my mind. His energy throughout the video clearly doesn't say that. He's saying, I was going to kill you and scoop out your eyeballs, but I decided not to. However, I am sending you this video, so you know that almost happened to you. I almost did that to you. If you rewatch the video, which I'm sure Iqbal and her family did multiple times, you can hear a song playing in the background of the video, and it's reportedly Where Is My Mind, which is famously associated with the movie Fight Club, which has this quote that a lot of guys on the internet tend to love. It's a very strange quote that we're going to get into, but it's like, if a lot of men are raised by women, I'm starting to think another woman is the last thing we need.
Wow.
19-year-old
Okay, so leave us alone, bruh. What the fuck? If that's how you feel, then leave us the fuck alone.
His main occupation is
God damn, it's not that hard.
A lot of time processing meat, which it
go be with your boys, like
a retail butcher shop. he still has the likelihood of coming home
Stop
with
killing
fangs
us. Just leave us
Some
alone.
butchers report that your cuticles will develop a strange color because of all the blood that seeps in. Sometimes they have these moments where they'll look down at the floor, even in like a retail butcher shop. You just see lots of blood, and it feels like they're in the middle of some sort of horror movie. It's just weird because you're not used to seeing the visual of pools of blood on the floor. If you think too hard about it, it starts feeling unsettling. And it's interesting because every butcher has a different but very unique way that they prefer doing things. Something that's easier on the wrist. Some people have certain knives that they like, certain cuts that they like to do. But the thing with Semi Chelik is that he liked his butcher knives a little too much. It was starting to get weird. His parents would walk into his bedroom and he's got his butcher knives just in there, like his prized possession. He doesn't leave it by the door because he only brings it to and from work. It's not like he does anything at home with meat. He doesn't leave it near the kitchen because it's just an odd thing to have in your room. But even if you say it's the easiest way, you just walk into your room, you throw it onto the dresser. That's fine. But it's the fact that if anyone tries to touch the knife, he gets so terrified. At this point, 2 videos have already made their rounds. One of Iqbal's mother crying out while her deceased daughter's severed head is on the floor next to her. And another of Semi Chelik falling off the walls. The height, like I said, is like a 4-story tall building roof.
Maybe this will be better.
Now this new tweet.
Oh, so the person jumped out the building was the stalker.
Yes. And now there's this new tweet, and it's just a picture with the caption. It reads, "The latest version of this asshole, Semi Chelik." And it's just a picture of Semi Chelik attached. It's a weird photo, but I guess Semi is weird. It looks like he's
what's going on? The bit rate.
It's
unstable.
It looks like he was taking a selfie.
What's happening?
Kind of picnicking. He's wearing a black tank top. There are wires
going
around
down.
his neck and chin. Like if you were to just leave your headphones
going
jumbled in and then
down.
just put one ear in. That's kind of what it looks like, and there's just a jumble of headphone wires. He has a
All right, let
small
me see
scratch
these
on
two.
his chin, and his mouth is slightly agape like he's taking a nap on the grass in Central Park. But he's not napping, of course, because he's dead.
Can
This
I
is a
move
picture of
this?
him circulating after he jumped. And someone took a picture and said, "This is the newest version of the asshole Semi Chelik." One netizen comments,
I'm trying
"He
to, like,
opened his mouth. You
move
guys should
it.
listen it." The morning of October 4th, 2024, Semi Chelik invites his girlfriend,
There we go.
Aisha Noor, over. Aisha Noor is another 19-year-old. Semi is the 19-year-old butcher. His girlfriend is Aisha Noor.
It is a
but
little
he's
too yellow.
stalking 19-year-old Iqbal. Aisha Noor comes over
This
for
one's better.
breakfast. His parents are not home. Semi had already gone to the bakery to pick up breakfast and bread. It appears by Semi's
Mystery
accounts that their
solved.
breakfast was a variation
I'm doing
of
2 for
fresh
2 a
tomatoes
lot.
with bread,
Okay, this
white cheese,
girly.
and olives. And one of Semi's neighbors ends up at the same bakery that morning.
This
Semi
girl was.
apparently turns to him and just asks him,
I'm not gonna
"Do
say
my
it.
clothes look okay?"
I'm not gonna
This
say
is
it. It starts
such
with
an
a
odd thing to
B.
say because this kid barely talks to
And
any
it's
of
not
his neighbors
bitch.
ever. But now he suddenly wants to know if his shirt looks dazzling. Like, what do you want me to say? The neighbor more or less gives a very generic response of like, "Sure, you look
babe?
great." Semi grabs his breakfast, brings it back to his house for Aisha Noor, and it's a Friday, so it's kind of the weekend atmosphere.
There's no drink in
Around
this. Is there
11
any?
a.m.,
I ran a
both of Semi's
ran out of
parents
liquid
video
lights.
call him. There was Semi's sister at her university. It's brief. There's absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. He's just like, "I'm home with Aisha Noor. Have fun." Until around 1 p.m., where out of nowhere, Semi just slits his girlfriend Aisha Noor's throat in bed. Aisha Noor is later found
This is
in
more
Semi's
focus.
bed, laying on her back.
Good.
She's clothed. Her black t-shirt is slightly risen, so you see a sliver of her torso, but the rest of her body is covered in a black blanket. He slit her throat. He did not...
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
seem particularly like a passionate crime. Clearly it is, but he didn't stab her repeatedly. He didn't drag on the killing to inflict the most pain and torture. There are some reports in English that state that he ripped out her tongue, cut out her tongue. My Turkish researchers say it's unclear if that's true. It's unclear, not because they're not good at their job. It's unclear because there's a whole media ban later. But they say it's unclear, but they
A
don't
media
think that that's what
ban.
happened.
Oh.
There are other reports saying he just slit her throat so
I
hard he
hate
nearly
that shit.
severed her head. But again, the Turkish reports don't say that. But please let me know. There's so many confusing elements to this, but we'll get into all of that in a second. Regardless, Aisha Noor's body is found.
Pretty
from
girl.
what most reports read in a way that
So
is kind
sad.
of a stark contrast to his next murder.
Gotta be
And I
careful.
don't say that
A lot
as
of
way
these
to
men
defend
will
this guy,
fucking
but
kill
rather
you.
It's intriguing by the reasoning. After killing Aishanur, his girlfriend, in his bed, he calls Iqbal, the girl he's been stalking for 5 years.
Do we know how long he's been with the girlfriend?
No.
So
But, I mean, because Aishanur's parents later will say, I don't even know this kid. I didn't even know my daughter was dating this kid. I didn't even know this kid existed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn.
He calls Iqbal, the girl that he's been stalking for years.
Oh, she had just
tells her
orange.
to meet him
This
at the
guy
walls, and
ruins
if
the
she doesn't, he's
picture.
gonna
A man
kill her in
always
private.
ruins the picture.
She shows up at the walls. Now, to give you context,
Oh God,
like I
what is
said, the walls are
happening to the
historically built
stream?
to
Is
ward
it
off
good?
enemies.
Okay, it's
They're
fine.
still around the city, and a lot of them will, the ones that are near really pretty areas will attract a lot of tourists. So those are kept under high maintenance. There's a lot of guards, there's security, there's all these functions. But then some of the other ones, either they're half ruined from the earthquakes or there have been attempts to restore them, but they aren't really working. Those are just kind of left for the locals with signs that say, hey, stay away, beware, like this is government property, don't come in here. But a lot of people do. Teenagers seem to love climbing up these walls. And in this specific one, which we're just going to call the walls, it has this roof at the top. It's almost like an opening where you have these half lookout windows. Okay, it's like a little tower, like one of those princess towers that you look out of. So at the top, it's like a roof, but then you have these pillars of bricks, and then you just have these wide openings with no railings.
Off we go for our next adventure.
Long live Downton Abbey.
What is this Downton Abbey show?
So this is the start of our time.
Fucking British ass shows. The grand finale. Wow.
And then if you're further into the rooftop area, no one's going to see you
Okay,
from
dude.
down from the street level. But if you are standing close to the ledge, people are going to see you. And you can actually stand on
All right,
the
let me
ledge.
put my
It's-
favorite
there's no
filter
railing,
on
there's
and
nothing.
see
That's why
what that
people are
looks
not allowed to go
like.
up there. It looks kind of scary. There's a TikTok video of someone going up to that exact, the ramparts, and filming downward. It's terrifying. It looks taller. It feels taller than 4 stories. That is where Semi forces Iqbal to meet him.
What do you mean
There's CCTV footage
forces?
of them heading to the walls. You can barely see them together, but you can see Semi, and his demeanor is so calm. It's very casual. Like his deceased girlfriend is not laying in his bed while he meets with the girl that he's been stalking for years. If we were to walk past him on the street, that would be the last assumption that I make about this guy. They head to the top of the walls. There's some reports that state the entire time Iqbal was resisting. At one point, she screamed for help, but nobody listened, and they
I wonder if I
let
can see
the two
myself in this
teenagers
picture.
be. We know now that at the very top of the walls, because you
What
can't
is
really
that?
see something unless it's at the ledge, like I said.
Is that me?
Semi
No, that's not
stabs
me.
Iqbal
That's
to death.
not
Once she
me.
can no
That's the
longer
girl
fight
that I
back,
took a
he
picture of. I
unclothes
must be
her,
like on
primarily
the other
most of her
side.
clothes are off. He unzips his black backpack where he takes
That's
out
not
a set of
me. I
5
forget what I was
butcher
wearing
knives.
that day.
He starts dismembering her. I did come
Oh.
across supposed pictures of how her body was found on the wall. It is burned into my brain. The only way I can describe it, so I
Jesus.
can hopefully prevent you from trying to see what this picture is. The only
I don't
way
want to
can describe
see.
it is-
I don't want to see.
Have you ever seen a butcher work?
No, what
No.
does that mean? Butcher work.
If a butcher has like a large piece of meat, they'll usually they'll do section by section. So they'll like section it into 3 big pieces, stack them onto the side. And then they'll probably take one of the 3 pieces and then cut it into smaller pieces.
Yeah.
It almost looks like that first step. He essentially cut her into a few large pieces and then stacked her body parts on the railing side.
Oh.
Like a butcher would.
On the railing?
Yeah.
Like for people to see?
Yes. You cut, stack,
What the
cut, stack,
fuck?
and then maybe you would bring certain pieces to work. It looks like that. There is a belief online that the reason that it was the dismembered parts were put on the railing is because he was going to attach them to himself. He actually was going to suspend himself and not fall off the ledge, but that rope didn't end up working.
Thank
And it is
God.
believed the rope was attached to her body parts.
Oh, what?
So the idea would be he would fall,
Uh-huh.
and then the body parts would slam into him later.
Oh.
It's like a weird.
What?
It's I guess it's for a more horrific graphic show. Semi ends up tying it to
guess.
Iqbal's body allegedly with the sick intention that he's going to fall, be suspended for a little bit, and then fall, and then her body parts will fall on him. I guess as people are trying to get him down, her body parts would.
Oh, you're saying like he would tie rope one end to himself, the other end to
Yes.
the body parts, and
Judging by some parts of the crime scene photos, I can't find clear indication that's the case, but It could be very well. I mean, I can't 100% tell you with certainty that I saw them tied on the body parts, but it does seem like something he would do.
So
Before
fucking
he
weird.
falls off the ledge, he waits until Iqbal's mom. So he picks up Iqbal's mom's call and is like, your daughter is in good hands now. Throws the phone off the wall. Iqbal's mom keeps blowing up her phone. A random man.
I kind of want to delete the
I don't
fucking.
know. I was just walking by. I heard the phone ring in the grass.
But you're saying at this point, nobody has noticed this what's going on up here?
Bye bye, Ray-Ban.
And
Sorry.
then Iqbal's mom comes and he tosses her head off the wall onto the pavement.
Jesus
Iqbal's
Christ.
dad would later say, we walked towards it, and that's when I saw my daughter's head.
That's
Sammy places
diabolical.
Her other body parts on the wall. People are now looking upward and they see, and then he's also on the railing watching everyone. And eventually he steps forward. Like, it's pretty instant to know what happened. Iqbal's parents are there. They're explaining that Semi has been stalking Iqbal for years now. He's killed her. Now he's self-exited at the same time. Police get a call from another body has been found.
Sometimes you gotta put the law in your own hands and take someone out.
All 3 bodies are taken to the morgue, and the police start searching Semi Chelik's room. At this point, I think they're just looking for lots of things. Are there other bodies that just haven't been found yet? Are there more victims? Did anybody else help him? They grab his laptop that his dad is now telling them, after 2 girls are killed, that he's very weird about his laptop. Yeah, I mean, a little too late now, but nevertheless, they grab the laptop. The police go through his journals, notebooks, and they find this very specific drawing.
I hate that.
Sammy has
Stop.
lots of bizarre drawings that, again, his dad now wants to tell the police about.
Oh no, yeah. Fucking. Alright, I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. I'm kind of hungry too. I might get a little snack. Got some old ass granola, and I don't even know if it's good, honestly.
The police, they're into this one. It's a sketch done by a pencil of a dismembered woman. If you're not a fan of graphic details, please skip ahead because I'm gonna describe it to you.
Go ahead.
The body has been cut at the hips. So severed at the hips. Now you just have the torso. The bottom part is inverted. So instead of your feet being at the bottom, the feet are now rammed into the torso.
So the feet are into the stomach technically?
Or where the thighs usually connect. Okay. And now the thighs are where the feet are. The head has been severed and placed at the calves. So right where the thighs should be, but now it's the calves because it's inverted.
In between.
Just resting on top.
Okay.
Ah, damn.
And the arms have been cut at the shoulders and have been shoved into the neck. And so they're kind of sticking out. That's a drawing. But the police write in their reports that the crime scene, quote, it's been understood that the method of killing
if I ever have a kid
similar to the
like this,
drawn by the suspect.
I'm taking him out before he has a chance to take anyone else out, okay?
From one angle and
I'll go to jail for the rest of my life. I don't care.
Looking for more. I didn't even know that was going to pop up from.
If my kid if I ever have a kid and they end up fucked in the head,
I wish I could go back in time
like
and not
that.
click on it. The police go through his things, they find his drawings, they grab his computer, and they start interviewing
I'm taking you
neighbors.
out.
Now, side note, there's this interesting moment where his neighbor talks in an interview, not a police interview, but one neighbor states, I saw him that day. Yeah, I saw him. If the timelines are correct, this would have been right after he kills Aisha Noor, but before he goes to meet and kill Iqbal. This is likely the first time that he's killed someone, and the neighbor just hears this out like, bah! That's what it sounded like.
What?
Like, bah!
Like, is that from him or from the girl?
From him.
Like a ba? Ba?
Seems like he's
Bro's a
He goes
fucking
outside and
goat.
He's just standing there in the hallway, just like frozen in place, trembling. She says, when I looked at him, he was pale. He didn't say anything. He just sat there on the bench outside for 20 minutes. I was wondering what happened. I thought, should I call his mom? I didn't call his mom, but he was there for like 20 minutes. Some people interpret this as he was in shock that he killed his girlfriend, but a lot of people interpret this, no, he is in shock and he's mourning that he's probably not going to get away with it and that he's going to have to follow through on his plan of self-exiting. So it seemed more so a moment of mourning for his own life for 20 minutes.
Bah.
The police talk to the neighbors and they also find a book of interest, various books of interest, including the translated version of Ragdoll by Daniel Cole, a lot of persuasion, psychology.
I should have got a drink.
Books.
Shit.
Some netizens have pulled up another quote from the Ragdoll book that reads,
I got granola in my tea.
Battle when he's sure of winning, but give me the man who has the pluck to fight when he's sure of losing. So people have been using this in relation to the fact that he went after girls that he had already disarmed around him. You know, okay, his girlfriend is not.
All right, which one of these do I like the best?
And then Iqbal, he has been stalking her and tormenting her psychologically and forces her to meet up with him by threatening her. So people are saying this is such a coward's crime.
Off we go for our next adventure.
Long live Downton Abbey.
Long live Downton Abbey. Yes, of course. I don't know which one I like the best of this girly pop here.
And then
I kind of like that one.
Cowardly thing that he did in this situation.
This one's kind of nice.
These are the details that we initially know about this case. The belief being, okay, stalker kills his victim.
The fake is that contacts or is you think she got the fake eye surgery?
About it. Was it an
okay, I'm just gonna say it. This lady bleached her skin.
Did he plan to kill others? Was it practice?
I'm gonna make her dark as shit and then I'm gonna tag her. I'm like,
nobody really can agree on that.
It's so obviously she bleached her skin. Come on.
Everybody's talking about decoding the message.
She's like a fucking representative of like Indian
the message
whatever.
There was something spray painted.
The outfit was slay. I'm not gonna hate her on that.
It gets shared countless times, and it reads, "The boxes are obsessed with you," and it's under the seal of Lucifer, like the logo of Lucifer, if you will. But the boxes, they read Kutu. What does that even mean? I mean, the original poster continues, "The Kutu cult. It's a satanic cult." Basically what happens
I actually
is
don't
at
know
the
which one
place
I
of
like the
walls, they
best.
find all of these like graffiti markings, and one of them has the seal of Lucifer and the words, "The boxes are obsessed with you." And this tweet goes viral, and they're insinuating that Semi Chelik is the one that drew these little symbols and drew these words. And they say that the Kutu cult is a satanic cult. This was a ritual.
Do we know if that is actually him who graffiti those signs and words?
No.
He's not.
No. But it just happened to be at the walls where all the crimes took place. Well, a lot of the crimes took place. And so people start connecting all of these together. And they start effectively, collectively, losing their minds on Twitter. I can't find any evidence of a larger or even a smaller existing cult.
Gonna make you a little bit more Indian,
Kutu.
girl, because
Like,
apparently you love being Indian, but
But if they do exist,
are you
it's
sure
such a
about
niche,
that?
small group that I don't really know if it's applicable, but I guess it sounds culty enough, so people just start running with this as if this is a largely established satanic cult, writing things like Kutu Satanist groups consist of small communities. These groups organize secret rituals using mystical rituals and
should I do more cool tone with this
It's been
picture
suggested
then?
that the rituals of these groups contain murder and violent practices. So they're saying this is par for the course for a cult like this.
What emulator do you
Another
use?
netizen states all of them were Satanists.
Blah, blah, blah.
Iqbal and Semi killed a cat together. Both girls, Iqbal and Aisha Noor,
The
were
one
members
everybody
of the same
uses.
cult. The cult headquarters is near where they live. All the police need to do is pull Iqbal's WhatsApp records and they know everything. But that's the thing about conspiracies. The more you look for evidence, the more the believers will just like add to the conspiracy.
I didn't know
You're
that these
digging,
were
you're trying to find
here, these
evidence that
profiles.
this conspiracy is real, that there's fact-based evidence involved. But all you get are
AI.
people adding to the story of the conspiracy. It's like adding layers of the cake without even knowing
No,
what the
don't do that.
ingredients are.
Stop.
People are saying, well, that doesn't make sense then.
Stop.
Why wouldn't Turkish mainstream media sources start relaying this information that this was a satanic
What is this?
ritual? Well, law
Ew, get
enforcement
that
and
shit
media
out of
figures are
here.
trying to cover up the Satanism aspect because they're afraid of the possibility
Can
of
I? Oh,
inspiring
this
and
is browse
encouraging
my
more
own computer,
Satanist
right?
attacks. The only evidence of the conspiracy is
Oh, this looks
there
ugly.
were allegedly a few Satan-esque images spray painted and drawn near Semi Chelik's house and at the walls. That's about it, which even that's unclear since neighbors don't recall ever seeing such a thing. If anything, it's more likely that this guy and maybe even some other teenagers in the neighborhood are pseudo-Satanists. Which are just people who use satanic symbols but don't really consider themselves Satanists. They think it's edgy. They think it's cool. They think it looks dark and moody. They're like, they like the inverted
Let me just redo
pentagram.
this
They
whole
think
thing.
it's scary, spooky. So it seems like that. The seal of Lucifer itself, I mean, I guess objectively it looks cool, but that doesn't stop people from peddling this
I
conspiracy.
kind of
People
like
start
her
coming out
looking
and giving
right at me.
interviews.
She
There was
really
one
thought she was
anonymous
doing
person
something.
who
She
gave
looked
an
right
interview
at
and
me.
says, I'm a Satanist, and Semi Chelik was a well-known figure in our community. Again, there's no evidence of that so far. And stating ominously things like,
But I kind of like the head tilt.
Satanists believe that after death, they will serve as
She was
a
looking for the
demon
camera. She
torture in
wasn't
the
really
depths
looking
of
at the
hell.
people for a while, and I
Death
was
is
like,
an honor
"Girl,
in
your people
service to Satan.
are over
There's
there."
also a belief that Semi killed these girls because he believed he could create his own hell, and he would need to kill them in order to take them to hell with him. I do get the reasoning behind the conspiracy, though. Semi dismembered Iqbal in such a grotesque way that it does make the most sense that it would have been for some sort of sick ritual, but that does not seem to be the case here. So then what is it? One neighbor remembers Semi Chelik, and he says, the guy is strange. There's no way to put it, you know? There's no way to make it pretty and flowery. He was just obsessed with Iqbal for 5 years, since he
That
was
poor
like 14
girl.
years old. In order to try and impress her, he would try to make Iqbal jealous by being with other girls. He would come and go with all of his girlfriends. But other than that, he was an introverted kid. He didn't like making contact with anyone. He was like a misanthrope. Basically, he hated humans. He barely greeted anyone. Another neighbor in his 70s, he says, I have seen him many times, but I have only ever seen him. I've never spoken to him. We never shared a greeting, never a hi, hello, nothing.
Hi,
this is the type
hello.
of neighborhood where everybody knows everybody, but nobody knew him. One neighbor is pointing at the bench like, this is where he would sit, and he would have his headphones in, he would smoke. If we pass by him, he just like looks at you. He doesn't say hello, no greeting, nothing.
I'm not gonna
You
do
guys know
this
I
right
love Faster.
now.
They got us through the whole Sean Combs trial in New York City when we did not have time to cook. We were staying from all these random places with just a fridge and a microwave. Factor is the best meal prep company, and I've been saying this for years. Your pros, how you eat by 50%.
I'm eating scraps off the road, bitch.
I'm
Sorry.
introverted.
I
I
can't.
prefer to spend time alone. It's different from that. These types of people, they think humanity is despicable. And so that was the second thought. After Satanism,
But
people
you're
are
a
like,
human
maybe
too,
he's
so
ill
you think
because he just
yourself
thinks
is
humanity
despicable.
so vile and corrupt, and he being one of them, and he's just playing into these, I guess, natural ways of humans to find evil and corruption. It's like a complete condemning of the moral character of humankind. They're just not cynical. They genuinely believe that humanity is fundamentally evil, that all humans are scum. So at first there were debates of that. But
including
then when
you,
police go through
yourself.
his devices, they realize, no, that's not the case here. He doesn't hate humans. He just hates women. He is an
okay.
incel.
Wow.
Turkish police start combing through Sammy's
great.
laptop and discover that he's part of multiple Discord servers.
Okay.
What
the fuck did we do to you?
About anti-feminism and how modern relationship dynamics will be the end of the nuclear family unit, which will inevitably lead to the demise of Western civilization as we know it, until we get back to the baseline, fundamental root cause where the bare minimum is training women up and using them for the only thing that they're good for, which is populating the planet. That is the type of incel groups that he was part of on Discord. Side note,
here we
incels
go.
think that women are too dramatic, but the call is like coming from inside their mom's
that is
basement.
very
But, like, what do I know?
dramatic.
I'm just a female using her mouth for everything but its original intended use. Because
Very
these
dramatical.
incel groups, after seeing the news about what Semi Chelik did, they start commenting on the murders. People are these incels are commenting, if anyone feels sorry for these, leave Discord immediately. Another one reads, now I would want to take a drill to the severed head and do.
Oh my.
Another says, I can't even think about that cold corpse. Just the thought of slowly R-wording a shriveled corpse is exciting. Another comment, the more I argue with women, the more I realize that women have no brains. If he had any common sense, he would have just essayed the girl instead of killing her. Another one reads, if he had any more sense, he would have just effed that dry, cold corpse he killed. Then another person comments to that thread saying, no, if he essayed her, the girl would have fainted from the pleasure of it all. It's better that she was killed.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
At this point, once these incel groups are exposed on Twitter by the Turkish media, people on Twitter start going crazy. They want to hunt down these incels by themselves. And these incels, they see it. They see it on Twitter, and they're commenting on Discord. There is a dirty witch hunt on Twitter. They are exposing the incels. And
when did this? I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't know.
Discord server away via DM. Will the traffic increase? One person responds, "Don't do it, King." So
don't do it, King.
English speaking?
No, these are all translated.
Like Turkish. What is it?
Incels are everywhere. Turkish Discord, yeah, and Twitter,
right?
Yes.
But Twitter is also the got it.
Yeah. Now, October 5th, 2024.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Turkey publicly announces a nationwide online surveillance. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna be freaking watching you guys."
Wait,
on
within
Discord.
24 hours?
Yes.
This is happening.
Yes.
All over the. Wow.
Because incels on Discord, they're like, we're gonna do the same thing. We should all take after Semi Chelik and do it. I think a good chunk of them are not serious. They have, they're in their mom's basement doing nothing with their lives. But obviously, law enforcement, government entities, they're concerned.
I don't know. Should I crop? I don't know.
Hunt down these
the colors are just not giving
with and basically praising Semi. I think everyone was expecting to find a bunch of unfortunate, non-contributing members of society who want to appear edgy with hot takes. Like, they're probably smelly and their keyboards are sticky. Like, that's about it. That's what Turkish netizens think they're going to end up finding. Because even on Twitter, they're like, yeah, nationwide surveillance online, great, but most of these incels are just keyboard stompers. They're like writing things about women. They don't even have the balls to talk to like a female barista. They're not going to go replicate Semi's crimes. Not that incels are okay, but they just don't know if it's that serious.
I don't know what to do with these pictures.
They're just reading some of the most brain-dead think pieces. People are like, are you sure that they're going to do something? So one reads, to humanity, women should not have the right to choose who they mate with and reproduce with. This choice should be made by rational men with common sense. If women continue to have this right, they will hinder the progress of the human race by mating with corrupt men and producing stupid, corrupt offspring.
That looks crazy.
This will cause humanity to become more corrupt with each generation, just because of women have more power over society than they deserve. There is no creature more evil and corrupt than the human female.
What?
The plague. They do not deserve to have any rights. Women are
You
bastards.
think that progressing society is
that a woman has a right to live.
procreating with you?
Woman, because I don't want my hand to touch the skin of that foolish gender's skin. But if someone else is inflicting violence on women, I would support it. Haha, by the way, I'm not gay. Love that. Okay.
Wow.
But if I had
I forgot about these iconic
I would
pictures.
choose man, because women are worthless no matter what you
This
say.
is just out of a fucking movie, bro. Like, look at this. This is great.
Every day and smell of farts. A 19-year-old wife bastard is always less valuable than a 19-year-old man. Men
I love
always
this.
have
This was
that.
great.
These
This picture
think
is
pieces start complaining that
iconic.
girls like Aisha Noor and Iqbal
I wish this wasn't here.
slept with at least 3 men a day. Now, mind you, and
This girl was so
I'm
cute
not the
too.
one
Look
that
at her. She
graduated
is
from
just.
college,
I don't know
but
if that's the same
these
girl
two
from.
girls, they were in
Very
college.
similar to the other girl, but I don't
Semi
know.
had recently left his
How
boyfriend
cute she
job.
is.
So
She's
he was
adorable.
unemployed. He was living, mooching off of his parents.
Oh, there's my
He had
boyfriend.
no direction in
Playing
life, which is fine
frisbee.
to be lost, but like, it's weird that these people are using that against them. Like, oh, they're in college sleeping with college boys.
Slay.
It's so strange. There's no proof of that, by the way. They deserved what they got. Meanwhile, Semi died, even though he's just a hard-working butcher trying to earn a living. I can't even take this guy seriously, especially because he's making tweets from his own personal account and not even a throwaway. So he probably does get arrested for inciting violence against women, and he's kicked out of his university.
Wait.
Yeah.
They found this person because of this case?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, but
The amount of jewelry on this man is
Interesting.
so nice.
Wow.
They
should do more
look
of
at this.
I didn't know they could
Ooh.
just like boom find you.
I mean, it's all plastic, but
in
still, it
Discord
looks really
too? I thought
good.
they are really hard to track down.
He was like tweeting, Discording, all with his like full government name.
Oh.
He did not care. And he thinks women are brainless. Now, I will say, I don't know if without the crime, if it would be considered inciting violence. But I think it was because he was using that crime and then coupling
The
it
laws
with
are different in Turkey, bro. You can't just say whatever the fuck you want.
it made it
Sorry.
inciting violence. It's also very dramatic and cringe and an uncomfortable
It is
monologue
very
that only they get in their
dramatic.
little minds.
That's crazy. So his face and everything's out there.
Yes.
You saw it?
Yeah, he was actually taken into custody at the university.
Nice, good.
And there's pictures of that too.
You know what?
Incredible.
W
So
Turkey.
citizens in Turkey think this is the extent of the incel groups that Semi Çelik was part of. And it's not just netizens. Journalists were also going into the depths of the Discord servers that have some of these Discord servers, and I love Discord, but some of those servers, they have never seen a speck of sunshine in their existence. Like, I don't know who are frequenting these Discord servers, but they are just, it's bad. And they come across, as they go deeper into this incel Discord server rabbit hole,
I don't know if I want to do this.
Turkey's version of the nth rooms because of Semi Çelik's case.
The police.
And Turkish netizens. So it almost became like a hunting
Does
party.
Turkey have
Turkish
like an
netizens were
intelligence
let's
agency,
Discord
like
and
FBI?
hunt down these incels. These incels start leading
I don't
them
think
to other
so,
Discord
right? It's
servers
just like
that eventually
police.
leads
Okay.
them to Turkey's
Bruh,
version of
I
the
can't
nth rooms.
get-
An entire syndicate of Discord servers, some connected by some of the same users, others are connected by the same revolting taste for torture. A lot of these groups would start on Discord, bridge over to Telegram, and it's a CSAM child abuse ring.
I can't do a 3-hour stream today, but I will do a 2-hour stream, 2-hour, 30-minute
But there's
stream.
also a German version, an Italian version, a Brazilian version. It's
Chinese
never
version,
ending. Yeah, Chinese
Jesus
version.
Christ, men are miserable everywhere.
People in Turkey find out a lot of the same people that Semi is on Discord servers with are also parts of groups referred to as 901. The American version is called 764, and I'm going to cover it probably in like a week, but they have branches and people have spun off creating their own servers, and a lot of it is like international because I guess evil knows no boundaries. The premise is you blackmail young Turkish girls into self-injuring on camera and making CSAM. One journalist uncovers a Discord video from one of those groups.
Thunderstorm watch.
They write, they made a 12-year-old girl pour perfume on her private parts and then light it on fire.
Oh, Lord.
This is another level of perversion. They are threatening and harming children. Authorities have launched an investigation into these individuals. Anyone who has experienced
it's a little blurry. Fuck.
me. This is what the journalist
Yo, the makeup is on
Not a single one of those
point.
responsible should be released. Anyone with
I
even the
love
slightest
this. This is a
information
great
should share it
picture.
via message. Your reports are very important. In that Discord video, you can also hear other members just giggling while the victim is panicking, trying to put out the fire.
Off we go for our next adventure.
Long live Downton Abbey.
Hey, long live Downton Abbey, bruh.
So this is the start of our time.
Bro.
And soon after Semi's murders, another video starts circulating of a girl sitting in a purple LED lit room. She's clearly using her laptop camera to film a video, and she's crying on her bed. She states that she has been blackmailed, forced into doing some of the most depraved things by a group of online bullies, the 901.
See, the blackmail will never work on me because I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Even my own parents, I don't give a fuck what they think about me.
That video is later confirmed to be fake. But
when you live in a society where women can't really, like, you'll be ostracized for real. Like in America, you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want.
Victim's face and voice to go along with it, so people.
But in other countries, you can't really do that. So it's like,
I don't know. Like you would think of
damn. Oh,
the members.
Fake meaning it's the
AI.
Oh, it was complete AI.
Yeah.
But it looked
AI. Oh my god! Even the AI. I forgot about the AI.
901 members. Which you're thinking, why would they make a video
Look at
like
this. This is
right?
so nice.
Because it would be a way to bring more traffic to their servers and
I feel like the background needs to be a little more.
Other evil people see that and they want to see the full video, for example.
Because that type of video is easy to circulate on mainstream media. Because mainstream media is like, look, there are victims. This is a very real thing. This is a very scary thing. Meanwhile, the sick, twisted people out there watch the video through mainstream media and they're like, oh, perfect. I can go join this group to partake in my evil activities that I have always wanted an outlet for. But it also just ends up attracting a lot of angry netizens in general, which results in the Discord mods just losing their absolute marbles. Another video starts making the rounds of a guy filming his laptop. So his computer screen is open to the Discord server and he's talking. We provide a good service. That's it. You know, recently we
provide a good
80
service.
million people on Twitter talking about us. The video of the oath blows up on Twitter. Like there were all these videos blowing up. The news is so full of it. The important thing for us is not to make a name for ourselves. Because he's like critiquing the other 901 members that are just trying to...
Doing too much.
Yeah.
You guys are attracting
You're doing too much.
The goal for us is to make money. That's how we win. We are making our money by blackmailing. But apparently, a few sons of are upset about that they even want to burn us down on Twitter. As I've said before, no one can discourage us or stop us. I always stand.
When the government comes for your ass, they'll stop you.
It doesn't matter anyway. We will continue to do our job, and we're having a good time too. It's like the entire internet is just combusting at this point. And then another video starts making its rounds. It includes someone cutting unknown pieces of flesh. It's unclear where the flesh comes from, and it includes a picture of two guys FaceTiming with masks on, and the journalist tweets out, the person who killed two young girls by cutting them into pieces did not commit this massacre on a spur-of-the-moment decision. He's basically insinuating that these Discord groups are getting into the minds of evil people to push them over to the edge to act on those evil thoughts and desires. So once all the Turkish netizens go through the incel discords, they find Turkey's nth rooms, they start looking at the government like, okay, well, are you going to do something? And there are a lot of unanswered questions from this case, aside from the obvious. Questions are, you would think a police press conference or mainstream media would be able to answer these questions, but like, where are Iqbal's clothes? We have to assume that the authorities took them. Maybe they gave them back to our parents. More pressing questions such as, why was there no
What do you think about
blood
this?
on Semi's clothes?
I think this is a sleigh
Is that why he
picture.
was wearing a tank top? or timeline questions, because some reports state that Semi spent a total of 4 hours with Iqbal
You know,
killing
I
and
need to make
dismembering her. We don't know the exact
thumbnails for
times.
my
Some
videos.
Turkish media report states that he killed his girlfriend in his house at around 3:30 p.m. and that Iqbal was killed around 4 p.m., but that would be impossible because he was walking towards the walls at 2 p.m. It's just a lot of weird, confusing things. We
I
don't
think
know
it's
who
better
found
without.
Aishanur in Semi's room. Was it his parents? Was it the police? Furthermore, where the hell is Semi Çelik's phone? It's been revealed that it's missing. That's all we know. The last signal from his phone was traced to the walls. Police were seen going through the gaps, like the small holes in the stone, to see if he wedged it in there somehow, but we don't know if it's been found. Again, for criminal cases like this, those types of questions get answered and clarified. All it takes is a press conference, but that's never going to happen because Turkey declares a total media blackout with anything to do with this case.
When did this
Censoring the
happen?
press from publishing
What year
more
did this
about
happen?
Why and when did they do that?
a few days after.
That's crazy.
Turkey.
What's that reason?
Turkey has been accused of media censorship for years.
That's
in
crazy.
2016, there was a failed coup attempt where media outlets were shut down, journalists were thrown in jail, subsequently put on trial. And I do want to preface this whole part by saying every country in the world has censorship, even America, just in varying degrees, obviously. So this is not to say that Turkey is the worst or the only one doing this. Clearly, that's not the case. But I think it helps provide context to why Turkish citizens were so enraged by this. In 2023,
should I make a thumbnail?
Was a massive earthquake in Turkey. People were criticizing
Oh
the
yeah, I
government
remember
and
about
primarily
that.
the president, because it's like, why did there were so many things that could have been done correctly, and Twitter was being used for people to connect with missing people. So if you were tweeting on Twitter like, "Hey, I'm stuck under this rubble and I'm with my family,"
I can make
and we don't know how to get out, like
thumbnail
the doors won't
for.
open, people would send rescue forces to that area using Twitter. Landlines
Okay,
were down.
why is this not
People
working?
couldn't call anyone. It was really bad. The government shut Twitter down temporarily.
Why?
Why?
They didn't like the discourse of critiquing the government.
Shut up, dude.
Even
Then
though people
do
are
better.
using this to find family members, to find people in the disaster. So it just, I mean, so Turkey decides they're going to have a blackout media ban on this entire case.
Wait, this was on
People are
Newgrounds?
mad
What the
that
hell?
these type of crimes are happening and the government's not doing enough, right?
Yes, and not only that, but there's this whole
These are so
discourse
cute.
around this case. There's a pact called the Istanbul Convention. Basically,
Istanbul.
the Convention of Preventing and Combating Violence Against Women and Domestic
I love that
Violence.
song.
It's a human rights treaty that outlines legal standards for participating nations to work on eradicating gender-based violence. So a lot of nations come together and they're like, okay, we're going to follow the rules of this treaty in all of our countries.
I just want the crazy taxi, like just a taxi without the characters.
That are not even in the slightest controversial or even progressive. That violence against women is considered a violation of human rights.
Whoa,
that
really?
Must criminalize psychological violence, stalking, DV, and explicitly criminalize any engagement of non-consensual sex. So they're saying, it's
wow,
not just
that's
R-word when you're
crazy.
fully R-wording
The
someone. It's
abs on
still-
this man. What the
you're still
fuck?
S-ing someone. Even if you're groping them, even if you're like doing other things or forcing
Oh,
them to do
cute.
other things. Forced marriage
Oh my
will
god,
be
that's adorable.
criminalized. Female
Sealed
mutilation of the
from
private parts
Radio
will be criminalized.
Shack. I
Forced
used to have
termination of
Stuart
pregnancy will be
Little
criminalized, and
Radio Shack
forced
car.
sterilization will all be
This is
considered
so
crimes for these
adorable. Look,
nations.
there's the girl.
It's far from like the hottest take one could
Wait,
have.
I
In fact,
want
it borders on being
this.
dry
This
ice
is so
because it's just
cute.
not a
I didn't
hot
know
take.
this
The
existed.
convention was formed in 2011, where Turkey was ironically
That's
the
actually
very
really
first country
cute.
to sign the treaty. So that's why it's called the Istanbul Convention. Istanbul is not Turkey's capital, but it's probably the most internationally well-known city in Turkey. And they signed the
Yeah.
convention. It's open for signing, and it was actually the only year where femicides, crimes against women, have decreased in Turkey. 2021, Turkey officially
Wow.
withdraws from the convention.
Why would that?
Why?
It is crazy because the only objective
For what
of
reason?
this convention is to protect women from violence. And
Yeah.
Turkey is like,
It doesn't
"We're
do
not gonna
anything
that
else."
anymore."
Oh,
the president
okay.
of Turkey states, though, it's not that I want women to die, basically, but I hate gay people. That's what the president says.
What does that have to do with gay people?
He attempts to say it with some eloquence, but it's just homophobia. He states the convention was sneakily trying to get countries to brainwash and normalize homosexuality to their citizens.
How?
The official statement reads along the lines of, the Istanbul Convention, originally intended to promote women's rights, has been hijacked by a group of people attempting to normalize homosexuality, which is incompatible with Turkey's social and family values, hence the decision to withdraw. AKA,
No, shut
he's very
up.
upset because the convention keeps using terminology like partner instead of wife and husband.
Okay.
Which is actually more insidious when you realize what it means. So first of all, not only is it homophobic, but second of all, the term partner also protects not just queer relationships, but straight relationships prior to a marriage certificate. So instead of domestic violence being between wife and husband, which requires legal papers, it can be partner domestic violence, which means it could be man to man, woman to woman, but it also could be boyfriend and girlfriend. Boyfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend.
Is he the same president as of now, or?
Yes. He's a very
Oh,
strict
good.
president.
Wow.
And he was against that. Another aspect that he didn't like.
What do
is
you
that
do
a
when
new
you're
article
fucking stuck
from
in a
the
country like
Istanbul
that?
Convention ensured that the victim's account must be taken into consideration. If someone is alleging there was a crime of DV, you have to take a statement from the victim. You can't say, it's okay. You have to. The Turkish president argued that women's accounts cannot be trusted in domestic violence cases, and it could wrongfully accuse men.
Wow, that is so sad. Wow.
Turkey is the first and only country to withdraw from the Istanbul Convention. It caused quite an international stir that even our then president, Biden, had made a formal statement of like, we are very disappointed. What the f***ing? I mean, not that it's like great being a woman in America, but like you get it. It was just bad all around. They actually make history as the first council of a European member to withdraw from an international human rights convention in general. Like, this is unheard of. Like, you don't withdraw from a human rights convention. If Turkey had still been enforcing the laws given by the Istanbul Convention, Iqbal, in theory, could have gone to the police with that video she was sent where he was like, I wanted to kill you. And that could have done something to prevent Semi from getting anywhere near Iqbal.
Could have.
It could have put him under watch. It could have incarcerated him. It could have done something.
Right.
The best option being throwing him in prison, right? He just confessed to wanting to gouge out someone's eyes. But nobody does anything for Iqbal. And so this discourse...
I don't know how to explain what I want to explain.
Turkey did not like it. And to add
These
more
little,
tragic
like,
irony to all
mobile
this,
things.
Istanbul is also the same city where Semi murders Ayşenur and Iqbal.
So a few days later, they banned the media. Nobody's allowed to talk about this.
A war
Does that
hog?
become a bigger problem then?
Yeah, but then it gets worse. I will say the Turkish president is rather intense. I'm not nearly well-versed enough or really at all in Turkish politics to say anything, but the only thing my Turkish researchers subtly pointed out to me is that the Turkish president started his term in 2014. His current term will not end until 2028. In 14 years.
Jesus Christ.
Which feels awfully long, especially when you consider that the Turkish constitution states that you can only serve 2 5-year terms. So 10 years. But he's going to serve 14.
How?
Who knows if he's going to serve more? I mean, just to put it lightly, the math isn't mathing.
It's not.
But the president does make a statement about the case where he states, quote, in most of the incidents that have as a nation, we see that both the perpetrator and the victim are young people. We see that sometimes the spreading from digital platforms, sometimes
might have angled my computer.
Sometimes alcoholism, sometimes
Hello?
the mafia culture encouraged by television series.
Just because I want to remove the background of this.
And correctional systems play a role
it's
in these
actually
sufferings.
shitty. Oh wait. There it goes. My computer almost died.
It is inevitable
because
that
I
we will
wanted to
face
remove the
same problems
background.
that Western countries face.
Good.
We cannot leave our youth at the mercy of modern popular culture. We cannot stand by and watch our young people disappear into the dark abysses of social media and digital channels where all kinds of mischief are found. Our national and spiritual values, which have sustained our nation for centuries, will be our greatest supporters in this struggle. Our universities should take more responsibility in this regard and take more care of our young people entrusted in their care. Every young person we lose to terrorism, drugs, alcohol addiction, deviant movements, and criminal gangs is on all of us. I think it would be very difficult for someone to come up with a worse statement. It was just a pretty horrendous response. One of the top comments on that post reads, I don't understand why you're blaming it on us. Should the
Yeah, what the
public
fuck?
resign? What exactly do you expect from us?
Yeah, what do you want us to do,
Another comment
bruh?
reads, don't shift the blame to others. You are the guilty and responsible party. Resign if you can't do it. Another reads, Chief, the burden is not on me, but whoever governs the country. Will the citizens fight against these incidents or those who govern the country? Don't make me a partner in your sins. Some people point out he's basically saying, I get that girls are dying. I get
that girls are dying, but I don't care.
From mafia culture.
Yeah, the boys. What about the poor boys?
It has almost become routine now for Turkish women to get signs and walk onto the streets chanting, we just want to live. We just
exactly. Well, bitches just want to live their lives. What the hell?
States, at the stroke of
Leave
midnight
us alone.
tonight, Turkey turned its back on the gold standard for safety for women and girls. And they point to a lot of the protests that have been happening after they pull out of the Istanbul Convention. And then every time
the
there's
best
like a
way
high-profile
you could fucking
where a woman is murdered by a
revolt.
man, and usually
don't have kids. Don't get married. Isolate yourselves.
It's gotten
don't
to the point
do
where a lot
nothing.
of Turkish female netizens, they joke that we can just reuse our signs for the next one. And it's not like a joke, not hee hee ha ha, but sad.
It's sad.
There are also people that are criticizing.
That's the best thing you could do. Stop having kids. Stop marrying these men. That's how you revolt. The population will go down.
Find a minor and pull them into like a romantic scam.
Just hold down in your house with guns and don't fucking. They can't get guns, but
parents, workplaces, their schools, and then they start blackmailing them into partaking in these more high stakes videos where everything just like the torture amps up, and then they use that to blackmail them again and again, and it continues that way. The Turkey enthrooms have a very unique situation. A lot of the blackmail is random. It feels more random in the sense that, and this is another reason.
Is this gonna schmangle my computer again? Nope.
Is Turkey has a government portal where every citizen has to update their personal information on there. It's pretty in depth, which would make the perfect thing for someone to hack. And that's exactly what happens. Someone hacks the entirety of the government portal, stealing every piece of data of almost everyone in the entire country. And they start selling it to whoever has $5. $5 on Telegram. And you get a
Telegram needs to be banned.
Citizens' addresses, phone numbers.
Nobody talks about how Telegram is destroying the world.
Life. A lot of the kids that are being tortured in the Turkish enthrooms, they were blackmailed by random strangers who
What else did I play, Belantro?
So people did this because what? They are upset with the government, or they're just
the hackers, they just want to make some money, and they're disgusting people. So they hacked. I mean, the Turkish portal for the citizens was very low security. They didn't spend a lot of money or resources to protect their citizens' data. And so someone hacks it. They start selling it on Telegram. These bad people buy it, and they're part of these 901 groups. And they start looking for minors through these data records, and they look them up online. They find their social media handles, and then they start blackmailing them. So it seems like in the Turkish
they make AI porn of them, and they're like, I'm going to release this if you don't fucking light your pussy on fire.
In the Turkish enthrooms, it's an even bigger sore spot because the blackmailing is happening from a data leak that the government didn't do well to protect the citizens. It's like the government plays an even bigger role. So a lot of people were really upset about this, which is why 3 days after the murders, after all this discourse is taking place, Istanbul Convention, there's a media blackout on Semih's case. Then people are looking at the Turkish enthrooms, talking about the Turkey government portal that's been hacked. All of this is going down, and then Discord goes dark. In the country of Turkey, Discord gets banned. October 7th, 2024.
Damn. Yes. All right. That's something.
Okay.
They think that this is enough. They say this is going to solve the problem because we're just going to get rid of Discord.
You get rid of a lot more
so
stuff.
We got rid of Discord because there were people doing bad things on
Discord. Yeah,
Discord.
but they're going to find another
so we're getting
site.
Rid of Discord, but we're not getting rid of people who are doing bad things.
True.
We just don't know where they'll be doing it anymore. This is the incident that gets Discord banned in the entire country, and it just doesn't make sense. Banning Discord is going to do nothing but make it harder to find the people committing crimes on there. They're just going to start using VPNs.
Yeah, they're going to use VPNs, but they're also going to use other
on there, but overall,
sites.
Discord is just another messaging app. A lot of people act like Discord is the dark web. Sometimes
it's not.
It feels like it. Sometimes Reddit feels like it too, okay? But most people on there aren't doing anything wrong. So just to ban the entire platform is bizarre.
That's just lazy.
It's the concept
you don't want to put in the work.
Electricity company wants to lower the amount of power outages they have. So now when there's a power outage, they don't file a formal
It's just
report
lazy,
on the power
bruh.
outage.
They don't want to do
Technically,
it.
you get less power outages, but not really.
Off we go for our next adventure.
Fucking
Long live Downton Abbey.
long live Downton Abbey, yes.
Since the start of our time.
Long live.
It's just weird. You used to
Okay,
have
what do
8
you-
million registered
what do you guys
users
think
on
about this?
Discord from the country of Turkey. It was
What do you think
ranked
about this?
10th and highest in user base in the world.
Wow.
And now it's very difficult. I mean, out of the 8 million formally registered users, how many are back using a VPN? And out of those that are back, how many of them are doing illegal things that it's now only just going to get harder to find them and track them down?
Is it still banned?
Still banned.
Still
Discord
banned?
is banned. Roblox is banned. They briefly
Fair
banned
enough.
Telegram after this incident, but Telegram came back. I mean,
Of all the
Turkey
apps you
does
let come
ban a
back,
lot of
Telegram?
platforms, but usually it's temporary. Like they've banned
Why?
Twitter, Facebook, Meta, YouTube. I think was banned at one point, but it's typically temporary.
Lazy.
But there have been
That's
slow
just
little
laziness.
information
Get
that
the
some of
actual people that are
Discord
doing the
mods for
crimes.
these torture groups have been arrested, but because they are minors, their information is not public. Yeah.
What should I write
A lot
here?
of Turkish netizens have some very interesting insight about that. Because you know how a big conversation when people are minors doing terrible things is, well, they're still young. So a lot of Turkish netizens are now commenting, if these people are under 18, just put them in a bigger cell so they have room to grow.
Shit.
That's been like the saying of the year, it seems. And it doesn't seem like things are getting better. There have been lots of protests at Ayşenur's University, but also at the walls where a lot of the crime takes place.
Oh. This sad ass dramatical music. Delete it.
While locals are gathering and protesting the government, just demanding basic human rights for
All right,
women,
I'm just gonna-
during the 2 days of protest, 6 more women are murdered by men.
What the fuck?
Some men in Turkey were
Bro!
initially upset. Like everywhere, they always get upset about how, well, it's not all men. Just because there's one sick-minded butcher
Are
out
you
there doesn't
kidding
mean
me?
that there's a nationwide problem. And then
You're
6
just
more women
proving
are
their
murdered
point.
by men during the protest, which I mean did kind of shut these men up.
During the protest.
During the
Not at
actual
but
protest.
during the 2 days, 6 more women are murdered. And I
When
believe
are the men gonna get
50% of the
murdered by
femicides that
women? When
happen
are we
in
gonna
Turkey,
stand
it's
up?
from their romantic partners. And a lot of the signs read protect your daughters, and it's scratched out, and it just reads educate your sons underneath. Meanwhile, Semi's parents are just pissing everyone off even more. They do an interview after this case, and this is before like the major media ban, but they do an interview where Semi's dad and Semi's mom basically blame Iqbal's parents. And they say, hey, you know how messed up our son was mentally, but you still like didn't move out of the city, like you didn't do anything, like you know that our son was not well up here.
See, that's what I was
That's
thinking
actually
the whole
insane.
time
You know
is
what?
there's
It makes
no
sense
way
at
if
where
you
he got
started
it from.
stalking at 14 years old. What are the parents doing? Like, if it was a known thing for that many years by that many people, what are the parents doing?
Okay, a lot of neighbors were talking about it. They say that they hear the dad screaming at Semi and Semi screaming back at the dad. So it seems like that was the thing.
You
They
should have
also say
killed
the
him.
dad is,
Sorry,
like,
you should
not
have killed your
involved in the
son.
neighborhood.
You
think
fucked
just
up.
Semi
He
is
came
not
out
social with the
wrong. You
neighbors.
should have took him
His
out.
dad is not social either. Then the mom, at one point, Semi had thrown something onto the balcony of one of the neighbors, like trash. And she thought it was rude. And he's a kid. So she calls Semi's mom and is like, hey, your son is kind of crazy. Let me tell you what happened. And the mom just has this very bland, blunt, like, okay, well, then you should probably just report it. It's like, okay, if you got a problem with it, call the cops. And she's like, no, I'm calling you because I'm not trying to call the cops on your son. It's just like, she's like, okay, well, then go file a complaint, and just hangs up.
Wait, what happened to the thumbnail? The crouching. The crazy. Where's the
how they
crouching?
proudly state everything wrong with their son. Like in the interviews, they're stating
Hello?
how, yeah, he was
He's right.
drawing alarming things. He was obsessed
Oh
with his
my
butchering knives. He was
God.
obsessed with his computer. We could never see what was on his computer. He just had lots of issues. He was hospitalized 5 times in the last year. Oh, the school would call and say that Semi should not be hanging out with their kids because the kids' parents are noticing shifts in their attitude. Like, he's just a really
At
bad
that
influence.
point, you just gotta kill him
But
yourself.
It's Iqbal's parents that are the problem, because if they knew she was being stalked by someone as crazy as our son, they should have taken better precautions for their own daughter.
Did they have any signs of like remorse, guilt, sadness?
In fact, a neighbor was interviewed and said that Semi's parents were very angry after this incident. So whether they were
Because
angry,
they're the victims now.
Yeah,
People are blaming them.
Whether it's that or whether it's the fact that they're angry at their son, but they can't take it out on him because he's gone, or they're angry at the world who took away their son. It's just a weird emotion regardless. I mean, there's no way to spin it where it's a rightful emotion.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
Also, they use Iqbal's own mental health against her because at one point, Iqbal was contemplating self-exiting, and so now Semi's parents are almost trying to hint to citizens that perhaps she begged him to murder her because she didn't want to self-exit.
Ain't no way. They say that on TV?
Like, it's an article, but it's the
All right.
insinuation. It's not like straight up, we think, but it's more like, well, they were planning on self-exiting together at one point very early on in their friendship because they were friends at the same school before, hey, you're crazy, we got to stop this friendship. And then her parents moved schools for her. He keeps stalking her. And
Is this
October
the girl that I need to
2024
meet?
So this happened
Oh, to
on
my
the
old
4th,
girlfriend.
the beginning of October. That month, the rest of October is actually
damn.
the highest number of
What
record-breaking
about Crimson Sea
femicides
1?
in a single month in Turkey. 48 recorded femicides in 1 month.
48?
And those are just the recorded ones. There are a lot of suspicious deaths. This is actually very fascinating, and I really want to dive deep into this. But there are lots of suspicious deaths all around the world where they are not considered femicides, but they are women falling from tall buildings, usually their residences, and they're reported as self-exits.
Oh
but there
my
is this
God.
like phenomenon and belief that they are not self-exits.
Ugh.
Whether it's physical pushing or whether it be psychologically to the point where they are pushed.
You always
But
got to be
the-
aware of what the
lots
fuck's
of
going on.
Scholars and people who are experts in this.
At
they
this
say, "We
point,
actually
it's
don't
kill
know
or
how
be
many of those
killed.
could be femicides."
That makes sense.
Adding another layer of complexity to things, a lot of politicians were in attendance to both Aisha Noor and Iqbal's funerals, and it's just a very odd juxtaposition. Aisha Noor's
I was gonna
mother
take
could
that
barely
in.
stand. She's holding on to her daughter's coffin, refusing to let go.
Oh my God.
And you just... There's a video of the funeral, and you barely see her being able to hold herself up anymore, and she just looks exhausted. She's sitting while the men are standing in tight formation, just almost acting like a wall for Aisha Noor's mother, and they're saying their prayers in unison. Meanwhile, politicians are showing up, and they're telling Aisha Noor's mother that they're taking it very seriously. The sentiment
Are you
among
really,
locals
bitch?
being, okay, well, you should have taken it seriously before. Like, we don't need your thoughts and prayers now. Iqbal's funeral took place on the same day, and Iqbal's father was on his knees or in a folded chair most of the time. He could only stand for the prayers. He would alternate between staring like he's zoning out to screaming and crying for his daughter. And at the very end, Iqbal's little brother, who kept his composure for a majority of the funeral, throws himself onto the coffin. And he's just crying like, "Give my sister back." And all the men in the crowd get up to carry her casket above their heads, singing a prayer in unison. Meanwhile, it was initially announced that Semi's funeral had been canceled for obvious security reasons, but it's later revealed that that was just a mislead from authorities.
Shit,
to deter any
they about to
trouble
pull
or
up.
confrontations. His funeral was carried out. Only 3 people were in attendance. His name is not written on his grave, and netizens comment, "I wish they would just tear him to the pieces and throw him into a pit." People are upset that he's occupying a place in a cemetery. People are also upset that he's
True.
not cremated. So Turkey is a predominantly Muslim country, and for a lot of Muslims, cremation is not good because you're burning your body, and it's like a very religious sentiment. And so a lot of people on Turkish social media, they're saying we need to burn him, we need to burn him, we need to cremate his body, which I will say, like, the RM team and I, we were like a little confused of, it doesn't seem like the harshest insult to give someone, because a lot of people in the US are cremated, but they were explaining it actually is a very grave thing that you just don't say to people.
Oh, I didn't know
To
that.
cremate their bodies. That is the case of what happened in Turkey, October 4th, 2024. Have you guys heard about this case? Because
Last
I did
year.
get emails about this case. And
I've
it took
never
a long
heard of
time
this.
To get all
Well,
of the
I'm not on
research
Twitter
together
anymore,
because there
baby.
was just
That's why I
such
haven't heard of
vivid
it.
information. But what are your thoughts? And if you're from Turkey,
My
I
God.
really want to know your thoughts. And be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Jesus Christ. Whew. That was really fucked up. Wait, she made another video about this. How many videos have we made about this man?
To my knowledge, this is
Oh, that's a blast from the past? Oh, what this? Crimson C2? I'm just making a thumbnail for... I played it last night. So I'm just making a thumbnail. I actually did poop my pants during the stream and you missed it, so... That's unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is. I only have a couple minutes before I gotta get ready to go. What should I watch? I just watched... I didn't play the first one, I just watched all the cutscenes. From the little girl. She was like, you wanna reminisce? And I was like, what? Oh, you was at work? Shit. The first game was only on Xbox, right? I don't know what to do. What should I watch? Xbox exclusive. Interesting. Well, I'm only playing the second game. Oh, rented it back in the day? Dang. Okay. It was fun. It was a pretty fun game. I didn't beat it, so I'll definitely be playing that Monday. I don't know any other like videos I could watch right now. My stomach, I'm kind of hungry. Mm. I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue. I don't know why, but I'm just loving the Bar Rescue. It's actually great.
All right, everybody, come on.
Let me watch this one. Bar Rescue's worst bartenders. Super compilation. That's pretty good. Wait, what'd you do? I missed it.
I've never seen. Whoa. This is ridiculous.
They're gonna fight. Oh, she threw a drink. Oh, damn, they actually did fight a little bit.
I've never seen this type of employee interaction in front of customers before. I mean,
This
literally
guy.
behind the bar.
I don't know why this guy, what's his name, Joe? He's actually fucking. Oh, wait, John.
I just wanted to let
He's
you know that
so
I was in
funny.
Austin
Like
with
the
some friends and went to the
expressions
Brixton
that
and
he
had the
makes
absolute worst bar experience of my life.
is so
When we were asked
funny.
to have the game turned on, the bartender said this isn't a sports bar.
Oh,
He
I'm
then
so
went to the
hungry
back
right
room with
now.
a female manager. I think they were married and argued for about 40 minutes while no one was behind the bar to get us a drink. If ever a bar needed a rescue, it's the Brixton.
Well, that says it all.
So since
Look at this
Clay
little
lives in Austin now, I got him to come in with 2 friends and do the recon for us.
Good.
Remove this background.
Cameras following the Brixton staff.
Don't crash.
Surveillance
Okay, good.
Cameras have been
Oh,
placed
what happened
around the
here?
bar for John and Peter to
Huh?
observe the service from a customer's point
There you
of
go.
view.
It's back.
Well, there it is, empty. There's not one person at the bar, and it's 8 o'clock. Then look at the beer cooler with the white, bright lights. It looks like a convenience store, not a bar.
It looks really bad.
And that's the door that goes outside.
Oh, fuck. How do I copy something?
Is there anything that would pull you out there?
No.
I don't know how to make a copy on PC. Only fucking Mac.
Not much, man.
Uh.
Yes, I do. Can I make it old fashioned? I can look it up on my phone. Okay.
Simple.
You don't know how to make an old fashioned, bitch?
What's your favorite cocktail?
And you a bartender? Okay,
My
duplicate,
favorite is the
duplicate,
mule 'cause it's
duplicate.
easy to make.
The mule is easy to make.
There we
I'll
go.
try that. This side of town, people are just shot in a beer.
That's not true.
How do
A lot of
I
people doing a lot of
trans-
mixology in this part of town? No wonder why he's losing money.
There.
What did you just put in it?
There you go.
He grabbed some 10-day-old lime juice and threw it in there. It was.
I'm
the
actually
nastiest,
starving
sourest drink
right
I've ever had
now.
in my life.
Wow.
Worst drink I ever had in my life.
Some pretty sour man.
Whatever, you know.
He said, whatever, bitch.
From the room, he never adds.
Can you do like a gin?
He said, whatever.
We'll see how he does with the gin martini.
The proper way to make a martini is to
stir it, and he's actually going to shake it.
He shook the martini.
When you shake a drink too much, that changes the character of the way it looks and the way it tastes. That's why martinis are stirred.
Should I get my bartending license? I feel like it would be kind of fun. But guys are annoying. So every time I think I'm like, oh, that would be fun of me to do, then I'm like, no, because creepy guys are in the world and that would be fucking annoying and I don't want to deal with that. Literally every time I think about doing something, I'm like, nope, never mind.
What does taste right?
Not worth it.
Inside voices, please.
Bro said inside voices, please.
I don't go to your bar and act like a.
Bro, it's a bar.
Tim is not a very nice guy.
Why are you mad at people
Insults customers who
talking
order
at a
premium
bar?
drinks, and then he screams at customers for talking loud in his bar. Is this guy nuts?
What's the point going to the bar if you can't talk? You can't. What?
3 customers I sent in, those were the only 4 people in the whole bar, and he chased them away.
People don't want to be harassed.
Tastes like flat PBR.
That's horrible.
Yeah, even Sarah thinks the drinks suck.
Let me make you guys some drinks.
Actually, I want to try the French
I'm gonna
75.
toss these. French 75 is great.
I need a little.
Thank you.
You know what? We got a superstar in her.
Yeah, I think so, John.
Yes,
make those
queen. We got a queen.
You know why? 'Cause
We
I
got
didn't
ourselves a
touch the
queen who could do the job.
Tim doesn't like the fact that his wife stepped in and is doing better.
That's his
than him.
wife.
You should hope she does better than you if you want to make money. I've seen enough.
Okay.
A belligerent owner.
Ooh, oh no, he's mad. He's mad. He's mad. He's
Go in
mad.
and do my work.
Do what you gotta do. I can't believe these are real people.
Hi.
Well, hello. How are you?
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Tim, good to meet you guys. The only people here are the 3 that I sent
Look at
in.
that toilet. That's a pretty good toilet right there. I need a toilet like that, but just a
So you
plain.
manage bars professionally.
Yeah.
If you was your bartender for a year and a half, standing there not knowing those drinks with his arm crossed like that, what would you do?
He wouldn't be here a year and a half.
You'd fire his ass, right?
Gee.
Bingo.
Put that over there.
Do you think it's funny that you don't know how to make any of the drinks that you've been on your board for a year?
I know how to make them.
Cook him.
It's not exactly to their taste. Doesn't mean that I'm doing it wrong.
Is this a bartender who cared about what you wanted?
No.
He's like, oh, there's the poopy in there.
This is unique. Trying to keep it unique.
No, you're being a fool.
Oh my god.
So here's
You being
the
a god.
reality
This
of
is a
it.
good
You wanna
drawing.
get
I like
behind the
that.
bar, you learn the frickin' drinks.
Oh, this is
A
actually
customer
iconic.
does something you don't like, you don't treat them like a child. Use your inside voice.
Are you gonna use your inside voice? You're bumming me out. Man.
Oh, he's about to scream. You did not just ask this man to use his inside voice. He is known for screaming at people. Are you kidding me?
Deputy worked the duck race. There's Stephanie, Betsy's sister. She
Oh,
works
they
here
moved
as
on to
well.
the next episode. Okay, fine.
We need some wine. What the? You listen. No, you.
Grab this. No, I don't want this. I want the toilet. I want the toilet paper.
Grow up and be a business person. There's JP working out behind the bar. Look at this guy.
He's working out. He's getting a work. Oh, yes, he is lifting weights.
Is that what you want your bartender doing? A circuit behind the bar?
No, I don't. I really don't.
They're bored as hell.
Shutterstock. I'm stealing it.
Look at her. Is that unbelievable?
That's awful.
He's sitting on the pool table. They're just hanging out. Okay, this is not worth the trouble.
It's all the same. Oh, that it does. Yes. Does that say biker or men here? No. It's Saturday night. The place
Ooh,
is
they got the
stoned
leopard cheetah print
it's gonna be empty
fucking
all night.
carpet. That's actually slay. I'm not mad at that.
How can I evaluate?
I would love
So I
that.
put out a curveball. I got 60 motorcycle guys pulling up here all at once. So let's see
Wait.
what they got. All right.
You're a demon, bruh. What do you mean you got 60?
Come the boys. All right, here we go, guys.
They're not ready for all that, dude. They're not ready.
Instant business.
Oh my god, this is actually a great show. I know this guy's like a dickhead, like in real life. He said some like really sussy shit about forcing people to work, and I was like, what? Force people to do labor. That's basically what he's about, but he's hilarious.
I realize they're gonna keep coming. This is like the clowns getting out of the little car where they just keep coming.
Somebody get me up. As a bartender, this is when you turn it on. Yeah, exactly. This is when it kicks into
You
gear.
see the money.
What can I get you guys? What can I get for you? She's still sitting down.
She doesn't understand it. Wow, there's actually customers in my bar.
Yeah, there's actually customers, actually people here. And I have to work. Oh my god.
You know, it's not unlike the situation that would happen anyway when a giant biker group's riding the road and they come in all at once, and they should be used to it and able to handle that.
What do you want? What else? What do you need? Later on, sea breeze and what? Blood light and
That was
This is good clickbait, right?
There's no reason to overpour that much. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As a bartender, you're supposed to serve 1.5 ounces, and you're supposed to make sure that people
I
drink
love it when the bartender overserves. Okay, I'm not mad at
They seem
it.
very happy about having a bunch of new customers.
She's inconvenienced by the whole thing.
Yeah, sure.
I got it. Shut up.
Poop Killer. Oh yeah, that's the game. Poop Killer. That's a good game.
It's like a truck stop.
All right. Who needs anything?
There's the sister, Drunky McDrunkerton's back behind the bar now.
And she's bringing
Mm.
Where's that going? Right here.
I'm gonna do that because I have like the other. Wait, this is here. How come it's not enable?
No.
I thought I already had it on my Google Chrome.
So the place is called Handlebar Cafe.
I'll do it later.
Look at that place. Oh my God. And it doesn't look to me like it's even open.
No. But what is that? Oh, that's
The grease. I'm always afraid to go to like restaurants because of shows like this.
Whoever closed this kitchen down.
Look at my beautiful YouTube channel. I have no shorts.
Oh, here we go.
Bars are dangerous places.
All right.
There's glass back there. There's knives back there. It's
Now
you're
that that's
ducking a wine
done.
shot. You'll kill yourself.
Should I do one? What time is it? I could do one more picture maybe. I would like to make it to 3 hours, but I have to get ready to go. My boyfriend's gonna be mad at me if I'm not ready. I don't know if I like this picture or this picture better.
She's too drunk to work. She can't pull it off.
Yep.
I got that. Deep breath. Deep breath. Bang. Bang.
Also, this one's pretty cool too with the sword. Can you tell that's a sword? I mean, he's holding it. I love this. This one right here. This is the one.
Because they finally got some food.
And everybody's
Oh god. I gotta get rid of that.
Put it in your mouth, touch your fingers, go very back in.
Oh, the cheese doodles.
I'm like speechless, John. Yeah, me too.
You listen to me? No. You. All right, Chef. Listen.
She's a train
He's belligerent.
You.
I like how this one doesn't have an eye. Oh wait, they have fucking tapes on the eyes. That's actually really funny. I actually really like that.
Hello. Hello.
These are probably so old they use it every year.
Hi. What are you up to?
Might as well.
Communication. Language. People
Get this
take
army
things for
bullshit out of my face.
Oh, you know, a little of this,
6
a little of
feet.
that.
Let me see. Stand up.
Give or take.
Well, you just never know. A lot of guys brag about how tall they are, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really sitting at the bar. I'm really thirsty.
All right.
They're not
This is
getting.
clearly not a female-friendly environment.
They hate the girls.
But the women are waiting.
Hello?
Here, see the three of them? Good bartenders. Look at them drinking.
Those are
champagne out of these
bartenders. They're just fucking around.
Drinking back there.
What a! You're getting paid to fucking drink alcohol and dick around. That's actually insane.
Because I can't even think about putting someone as trashed as you behind my bar right now.
First of all,
People are so incompetent, and then I can't get a job. Well, that's because I am scared of men. I don't want a job.
It's not an accusation. It's a fact.
I'm scared.
There he is. He's the owner.
all right. You can have one sip.
But I would love a job like this, just drinking with my girls. I kind of did have a job like that at one point.
What can I get for you?
There's Joey.
It wasn't that obvious, though.
Over 9 minutes to
Maybe it was. Some people actually. One guy did actually call us out. Maybe I'll make a story time about.
Very dirty.
I just don't want to expose. I think it'll be a fun like story to tell, but I don't want to like expose people.
What are you doing? Trixie's here. Get off of her.
Is that a blow-up doll?
Oh my God, you.
What? A blow up doll? It is a blow up doll.
Did they just say the C word?
Oh my God.
I don't understand why Americans are so freaked out about the C word. The C word. They're more freaked out about the C word than any other
We don't
word.
get girls like this to feel comfortable and come to this bar. We will not be able to.
It's so weird to me. It's like, why? Like, that's cunt. Like, that's cunt. What's wrong with that?
Did you bring any other toys maybe with you? Something battery operated perhaps?
Did he just say that?
No, not that.
Wait, what did he say?
He's the owner. Did he just say that?
Go back, go back, go back.
They look really out of place. Terrible representation of women behind the bar.
What up now?
Did you bring any other toys maybe with you? Something battery operated perhaps?
Did he just say that?
He just asked the girls if they bought like a vibrator with them.
He's the
For
owner.
what? What the hell?
There was a lot of sexual comments kind of thrown our way. It made me feel very, very uncomfortable. I wouldn't come back to this place.
Shit.
You know, guys, there's no logic to this. They're drinking out of liquor bottles behind the bar.
Haha.
They're using the C word in front of female customers. What the hell am I waiting for?
That's the last thing you need to worry about. What do you mean? The employees are just getting drunk. They're not doing anything.
Wow. Holy John Taffer's here.
John Taffer's here. Fuck up.
Marty.
They're like, shut
John
up.
Taffer.
Nice to meet
Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Did you notice anything unusual when we're standing here?
you.
I think on that blinking light. I feel like I'm getting epilepsy. Do you want to sit in that chair? How many times have you walked by this thing?
Nobody sees everything.
This is pretty blatant, don't you think? It horrifies me to thinking what else.
Yeah, it's kind of
I
spooky.
think it scares you. It's scaring the hell out of me right now.
This should.
Shit.
Just why don't we get the staff together? Let's talk to everybody. Let's go to work, okay? Guys, come on over. Let's all line up over here and talk. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I've been doing this for over 30 years. Boy, I see a lot of red eyes.
I need to get rid of this. Should I just crop it or should I try to like, let me see the
Who paid for that champagne?
Party.
So they're partying out on your money. How much have you drank tonight?
I had 1 drink and a half a drink.
1.5 drinks. What
One
was
wink
drink?
and half a twink.
Vodka,
What kind of vodka?
kettle.
Oh, so she's pouring your most expensive vodka.
Ah,
Big shot on you.
bitch. She's getting the most expensive.
how
That's
much money
actually
you lose?
hilarious.
Give me a
10
number.
grand.
We close when, Artie?
Couple of months.
Do you understand this? Your jobs are ending.
Bye
So who's
bye.
scheduled to work tonight, Artie?
Jen.
And you didn't work tonight.
I was ready to come to work.
Why was she told not to work behind the bar?
She was far too intoxicated to let go behind the bar.
So you were relieved of your duties because you were drunk.
No, I did not show up for work too drunk.
She obviously didn't hear you. So
Does that look good? Does that look like it works?
argue with it.
I don't think that looks that bad.
If I put you behind the bar, can you control yourself?
Absolutely.
I don't think so. I think by her own
So
admission,
fire
she'll
her.
help herself to a beer.
She's showing up to work drunk.
Do I want you to go?
Yeah.
No, I want you to straighten up and stay. Having the kind of relationship I have with my crew, I have a really hard time having to.
What relationship you talking about? You're getting off on these girls getting drunk around you. That's why you want them around.
And that's how we control this. And what do you do here, Joey?
I'm the bar manager. I've been with Artie for 18 years.
So what authority?
I didn't
do you have,
ask.
Joey?
I just asked what you do.
You're a manager with no authority, aren't you?
Yes.
Somebody give us the title
Yes.
of manager with no authority. He's a stupid
I love
advisor
this
who will
picture.
accomplish absolutely
But it needs a
nothing. So
little.
there's no standards in the kitchen. There's no standards at the bar. They drink a
I
bottle
always
of
feel like my
champagne,
pictures need a little
and when I had
song.
2 girls sitting at this bar, and you said the word. And here's the coup de grace. You're walking up to girls and asking them if they have a vibrator, aren't you?
I did.
What the hell is cool about this? This is about as moronic.
The fucking blow up doll.
Congratulations. I'd like to have a toast with you guys because I think you're all about the stupidest bartenders I have ever met. Because I'm going to just get angrier by the minute. Tomorrow, that frickin' doll is gone. Your language is gone, and your perverted comments are gone.
He slays every time. He does. He slays every time.
Do you want the whiskey chilled or warm?
There's Liz. She's the managing partner. She supposedly has some equity in the business and has an arrangement with Bill, the owner.
What do you think of this?
There's Shauna drinking behind the bar.
I think that looks good. I like that.
Okay. And
Might want to lighten his eyes a little bit more.
there's no smoking allowed.
It's
right,
not
Tony? It's
completely perfectly in focus like I like my pictures, but you know,
I don't give a if the customer.
it is what it is because it's a good picture.
No,
That's right.
that's totally inappropriate.
It's iconic.
Martini.
Actually, whoa.
This place is a joke.
You don't need to overpour to make someone buzz and happy.
It's hard to work a bar because you want to drink and then you get too sloppy. It's hard to work around liquor like that, especially when you're a fucking alcoholic.
One of the two.
But for an alcoholic, that's the best fucking job.
Same hand she was smoking with.
Oh, handling money. Can you do it without the ice?
Make someone buzz and happy.
Wait, let me see.
This place is a joke.
You don't need to overpour to make someone
I like
buzz
that
and happy.
one yellow
Make
tooth
them
he
good
has. That adds character. That's character. Definitely a fake tooth.
A pint glass, Tony. You see that?
It's huge.
So either there's an obscene amount of liquor in that, or it's olive juice.
One of the two.
Oh, she's putting her hands. Oh, she's
Same hand she was smoking with.
Oh.
handling money. Can you do it without the ice? Just switch it.
Should I make his tooth more yellow? Or is that fucked up?
Whenever I order a martini, I expect it to be up unless I request it to be on the rocks. So she just dumped that all into a glass.
Yeah, I'll take him out. That's cool.
Now the customer has to reach in and get that olive out. That's just lazy. Oh.
Martini is crap. Oh, she doesn't like it.
I would have walked out by now.
Shauna, want an order of mozzarella sticks, a couple of Swiss and bacon burgers, medium rare.
Medium rare.
That's cooking 101.
Right.
You can't guarantee a medium rare, bitch.
Thank you.
What do you
I'm
mean?
almost certain we ordered bacon cheeseburgers, right?
No bacon on the cheeseburgers.
No bacon.
No bacon. I hate this chromatic fucking bullshit. It's because the lens is shitty, but ugh.
I'm not impressed.
No, not by a long shot. I'm not gonna eat that.
Why? What do you mean, why?
Look at her. She's just angry and pissed. Look at her face.
Shauna. Shauna.
She's done for the night.
Can we get 2 kamikaze shots?
She's really ignoring the customer right now.
I'll make it. You stay over here.
Liz jumped in. She's now making the kamikazes.
Anytime. Like he does on the show.
She just let someone else.
What the hell? She just gave someone the middle finger.
And the members, they paid for the right to be in this room.
Relax.
Oh, they're members. They pay to go to this fucking room, and you get flipped off by the bartender because you made a shitty drink,
Okay.
and they didn't like it.
Oh, it's all about me. It's not about the customers. It's about
Exactly.
Can you smile?
Oh, can you smile?
Oh, we got a superstar in her.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's always one superstar girl that's fucking bar, and everyone else is just disaster.
What's your #1 responsibility as a bartender?
To keep people safe.
This guy is promoting an unsafe environment.
Bro.
One thing that infuriates me more than anything is an irresponsible drunk owner who encourages his employees to be drunk, drive home drunk, encourages his customers to be over intoxicated. He tells his employees, overpour, bitch. I've seen enough.
Over poor bitch. Some people like the chaos of it all, you know? They thrive off of that shit. They make an environment where they could like... Oh, what the hell? Was that a cat? What was that?
Owns the place. Her father bought her.
Wait, that's a raccoon!
What?
There's Michelle. Michelle owns the place.
There's no way that was a raccoon. Oh, I love this show.
And there's Larry, the father.
You don't do it anymore, right?
In the hole, $364,000.
It's actually
Maybe
hilarious.
She thinks this is a free-for-all. Maybe she thinks Daddy's going to keep writing the check.
Daddy?
Her husband, Ryan, is the co-owner. Ryan works 5 jobs.
Oh, wow.
Tries to earn money, works his butt off, and Michelle is not doing anything about turning the place around. So there's Robert. He's one of the senior bartenders here. And there's Corey. He's on security.
Ooh.
So I got great recon for tonight.
Let me see if I can spice this up a little bit.
I brought in Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro.
They're waiting a while
Oranges?
for
I don't
any
know.
attention from the bartender.
Okay, so now we're at 1 minute. They have no drink. They're getting the bar wiped down. That's a good thing. Look at them staring at him, and nothing is happening. He could have said hello and asked them what they're having.
Yeah. Even if you have a busy bar, you should always acknowledge the guest.
What can I get you guys?
I'll have a strawberry margarita.
Strawberry margarita? Whiskey cola?
I like a little slight, a very slight.
That's not what she asked for.
This is supposed to be a strawberry margarita.
My bad. 1 second. I've already made like 5 margaritas today, so it's in my head.
I've already
Yeah, okay.
not an excuse as to why
That's not an excuse, bitch.
what they asked for.
He pours it in with the ice in a stemmed glass.
And topped it with soda. What was that?
And what comes on the sampler?
Everything.
Robert.
Oh, thank you. We'll order the sampler. I want to get the chili cheese fries too.
I don't know if I could.
Look at him puckering up.
It tasted like dirty
Particular,
dish soap.
linear, classic? I don't know.
So they're gonna microwave the chili. Did you see that?
It's a little bit too much. Let me go back down to, I'll do 12.
Thank you. The cheese isn't melted.
The french fries are soggy.
Is that too orangey?
Thank you. We still have the sampler coming out, right?
What's the ticket time on this? It's been a while.
8 minutes.
I think I forgot to put
It's
that in.
very dark today. I think it's gonna rain. I was gonna crash a wedding today, but I don't know. They already said there's like no parking over there, so I don't even know if it's like possible for us to crash this wedding. I do love a rainy ass wedding.
We're now at 11 minutes on that.
It's supposed to. It's actually raining. It's supposed to be thunderstorms. That's actually.
So it's crisp.
Oh, it's gonna be inside. It's supposed to be outside.
So I'm guessing
Damn, I know she's mad.
soggy.
I know the bride's mad. I
Look
know
at
she
those
mad. I
things.
know
They're
she
not
mad,
crisp.
bro. There's no way she's not mad. She's mad. She's upset.
Potatoes are raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's raw.
Yeah, raw.
It's raw.
Oh, that's gross.
Don't eat
It's
that, Kevin.
fucking
Don't eat
raw.
Can't let this go on.
I think this is good. I'm going to
that. Like, where's all my
save.
Michelle. Hi. I'm John Taffers. Brian.
Evil heads.
Brian, John Taffer. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Come on, I want you to meet somebody. This is Maria Menounos. If you've ever watched Extra and Kevin Undergaro,
Extra.
I sent them in here to be my recon tonight. So, you didn't eat your potato skins. You love potato skins. I know that about you.
Yeah.
How many bites did you take?
Who loves potato
Didn't even take
skins?
a second bite. Couldn't eat the chicken wings.
It was raw.
Raw.
Yeah. I knew immediately because I've been in the food business, so I didn't want to get sick, so I spit it out.
Does it take rocket science to know that a drink should be made properly and your bartender should make it correct? When he got done mixing the drink, the glass was only half full. So rather than look like the idiot that he obviously is, he pulled out a soda gun and topped it off. And you wonder why the hell you're losing money.
I think this is good.
No, just out front barrel. I didn't want to do it.
I do want to do 20 more minutes, but I'll be cutting it close, and I don't have anything prepared, like packed or ready to go or anything.
She tries to help out, but she's never been in the bar business before either. There's Missy. She's the bartender, drinking at the bar. It's a detriment to the whole business.
I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna have to pack quick
So
though.
there's Nadia.
I should have packed last night.
I guess we're the only bartenders that working right now, since, you know, Nadia's not.
And there's Kimmy.
I like this picture. It's cute.
We're walking into Drama City here, and there's one thing you and I know: drama does not work in a bar.
No.
So for Recon tonight, I got us 2 local girls, young 30s, did our target demo. They're from the residential neighborhood. I want to see how they react to this bar. What did they order? A margarita?
Cosmo Margarita.
This is probably the worst Cosmo I've ever had in my whole entire life.
What's a Cosmo?
Glass of strawberry jam. Look at the color of that thing.
I'm sure that's how she wanted to get that Cosmo, too, is in a rocks glass.
Oh, get there, huh?
When I order a shot of tequila, I don't drink it in a wine glass.
That's right.
This is seriously not good at all.
These guys do not know how to pour liquor. They are selling a bunch of beer.
So these are the girls that live in this area. They're sort of out of place, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. These are blue-collar guys out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue collar guys.
It's almost like a man cave.
Yeah, fucking.
Guys, just sit over there without a beer. I have no idea. I didn't do shit. I did not. Don't tell me. You just told me you did.
Is this guy
Why are you yelling?
is going to cause him to lose it all?
As shot. Let me see this. And then. That's so purpley. The fact that they start fighting each other is insane.
This type of employee interaction in front of customers before.
I mean, literally behind the bar.
They're causing him to fail. We're here to stop him from failing, and it starts now. This bar is free for all.
That's one of his catchphrases. I love it.
And he'll lose another $1 million if he doesn't change his course immediately. Jeff Simon, John Taffer. Let's go talk in the corner. Sure.
Let's go talk to the corner.
So, I'm here to help you.
It's too. I don't know if I like this.
31 years.
It's too hard.
Right. $1 million and one you haven't.
Hold on. I'm just. Oh, I need to redo that one.
I got nothing left. We don't turn this around. We're done.
It could be so cute. It has the potential to be such a cute pic.
Each other with a soda gun. Right. Fight with each other. You're sinking, and they're causing it. I know. Here's the
Is that thunder? Oh shit.
Your future starts now. Hey.
All right, we did accomplish some pictures, but some.
Closing for the night. I'm really frustrated right now.
Let me go through these and like rate them. Can I even do it? How do I do ratings on here?
We had a full-time chef, and there was
Oh,
a
here
big
we go.
falling out, and we couldn't afford another chef.
That means order up, biatch. How we doing?
He said biatch?
Not you. How are we doing?
Hi.
There's Liz.
Bitch.
Liz is a bartender.
I love Liz. She was originally a customer.
She was originally a customer.
Who's that, sir?
Peanut.
That's our stripper pole. I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
You know you could just fire people, right?
Yeah, you'd be surprised what he touches. So I'm just saying.
There's Chris.
She's a big girl. She can handle a big one. Oh, I came out really wrong. I apologize.
It pisses a lot of people off.
Maybe you shouldn't be working at a bar.
It's the most magical place on the earth. It's March.
They
What
probably
the
should have been in
fuck?
the kitchen than ever being out on the floor.
Is that a strip ball?
Shots for the bartender.
Peanuts drinking.
Bruno. He allows that. He always has.
I've never worked behind a bar where I was allowed to drink.
He stays in the kitchen all night long, and that's what happens. She doesn't run the place. So I reached out to about 200 people, and they're in line outside the bar. Right
200.
Are you kidding?
I'm simulating that the theater just broke.
Okay.
Because that's one of the built-in opportunities
Exactly.
that this
It's
bar
a
has.
no-brainer.
He's got a full staff. Let's see what happens.
It is going to get so ugly now. Hit the fan. I knew it. Everybody started coming in, and then we got hit. Then it was
Oh
like,
shit.
oh my God, we're going down. So we're all gonna die with smiles on our face.
We're all gonna die.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I have no idea what I'm doing.
What do you mean?
There is.
I don't know.
This bar is now 4 deep.
People in and out.
Chill the out, for real. Chill the out. Let me tell you something.
I need another fucking drink, dude. I need to get rid of that brand name on there, but these might not even be worth it.
Did I get to you? Was that to a customer?
Yeah.
I think so.
You can't treat a guest like that.
It does not matter if you're
No,
busy.
it doesn't.
I don't know.
Excuse me. Oh, God, you people.
He said, "Fuck you, fucking people."
Look at the customers.
Lots of people waiting. It's a mess.
Customer is reaching over the bar and helping herself.
It's a free-for-all.
All right, I'm taking 5 minutes.
You can't take 5 minutes, you dumb.
Bruno helps.
He's holding on to the
Oh,
pole.
get the pole.
Hope he doesn't touch food after touching that pole.
All right, I gotta make some food. Yeah.
He's not going out there and running.
He's hiding. I haven't seen him
National
wash his
Weather
hands once.
Service just informed me that we're cooked.
He's not even using his gloves.
This dish should also have the essence of a stripper pole.
Oh, no, he put his hand on top of the food.
Oh,
Let me
geez.
see.
That's disgusting.
Order up, biatch.
Order up,
Every time he touches
biatch.
something, he's contaminating something else.
After these orders, I might kill the kitchen.
They just stopped.
Let me see the
taking orders.
forecast for the
Right,
next
that's the way
12
to do it
hours,
here.
actually.
He's facing total economic ruin, and he's drinking a beer. We have to stop this.
It's still not as bad as like, oh, it's gonna get bad at like 5.
Claudia, a 10-year-old.
It's not that bad.
Counting on her father to come through, and he's yet to do it.
Oh boy. Sherry's here.
Sherry doing here?
This guy red.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Am I surprised? I think the word shock comes to mind. Seriously?
She's
Oh.
nervous as being here.
Oh.
Say hello to your ex-wife.
Turn around and get the out.
How do you think he's running this place?
Not so well.
Easy to say from the outside looking in.
It's filthy in here.
Out of your mind.
Your attitude sucks.
The pot on a kettle black. You couldn't bartend because you couldn't make change. Are you kidding
Well,
me?
you know what? She's sitting here right now, actually trying to help you.
No, she's not trying to help me. She's trying to accuse me like she always does.
Just left. Oh, okay, I gotta go.
Watching your bartenders drink, girls on stripper poles, and you don't have a clue. And this is what you do. You come into the kitchen and drink. That's how you come through for your little girl.
I think you're so used
Ooh.
to fixing bars that you forget what it's like to work place every day.
Come on, I've owned more than you'll ever own.
I'm sure you have.
I need to put this on my Google Chrome though, but
You do it on a daily basis.
alright, that's enough of listening to people yell. Alright, we accomplished some. We accomplished. We got the corn. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's better than last time, but these are more intricate. And then we did 2 thumbnails. Great. Well, I would like to go to 3 o'clock because I like it at 3. Just because it looks clean. But, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna go hang out with my boyfriend. Or maybe we're gonna crash a wedding. I don't know. Check the vlog channel if you want to see what we get up to. Oh, you don't know about the secret vlog channel? Damn. Well, just gonna have to go ahead and find out what that is. What is these locked? What? What happened to my voices? My voices are all gone. Oh, these are the community voice mods. What? Did they change this? Oh, no. It's back. Wait, these are the sounds. Oh, okay, here we go. Wait, there's community voices? I didn't know that. Well, you learn something new every day. I gotta get ready to go. Thank you for watching.